Hello everyone, this is Turin here, and today guys, I'm here with the inaugural Poland stream. So yes, we are indeed in the wild lands of Poland with Lady Turin back here. Say hello.
Hello.
So we don't know how good our internet is. We haven't really given it a test yet, but we're gonna do our best, and hopefully it'll hold up for a few games for you guys.
Get any fucking notification about the stream?
Yeah. Oh, it looks like the stream came up. So it looks like all is well in the land. Yes, Kit and Captain. This is real life, and we're gonna jump into some quick battles here once a few people get on here. So, no, well the thumbnail should be up, but people can see now, so I think we're good. Blood God for the Blood God, a surprise stream. Yes, this is real life, Hannibal. I'm in the wild lands.
It's just fantasy.
Yeah, yeah, it is. So we're gonna try and get some KRELL action going. Yeah, you were third, Luke, if I'm not mistaken. But once it gets rolling, we'll once we get a few more folks, we'll play. I was playing with KRELL a little bit today. He's not bad. It's pretty cool having a white king with armor piercing. Granted, he's pretty slow, so there's some downsides. But we'll probably play some pony action. You want to see the pony? I do too.
I want to get some pony action. Yeah.
So there's no guarantees that the stream will stay up, guys. Just a warning. We have some serious potato action going on with our internet, so no guarantees, but we'll do our best. What time is it, man? We're on European time now, so usually
I'm expecting Misha personally.
Yeah, he'll be here, I'm sure. Yeah, we'll see some tryhard KRELL for sure. So let's go ahead and jump into some battles and see how things roll. All right, we're doing it live, boys and girls. Yeah, you're probably the only girl here.
Who said I'm a girl?
Tak. I'm learning some Polish too. I've been eating.
Look at that, Ryan is here. Ryan!
I've been eating dumplings. Some Game of Thrones reference. Oh, this is perfect because KRELL is actually, he's good against the dwarves. It's like the one niche he has. So let's see how the foul dwarves do against us here. So let's go ahead and get Heinrich. Is the stream holding up?
I honestly can't see shit.
Yeah, it might just be the internet on that laptop. But
This is Austin Lovins. Okay. Austin Lovins says stream seems very stable, not laggy.
Good.
How sexy is that?
That is definitely very awesome. I'm quite aroused by that. So we're gonna get the Mighty Kemmler. Of course, you got to have the KRELL ability, but the Chaos Tombblade isn't that great. It's just fun, and the Cloak of Mist and Shadows. I mean, it gives him Strider, so that means he can like move through terrain. So if he gets like surrounded, it helps him escape. As far as our core, we'll probably get some. Do I want to get like a skeleton?
Honey, a question for you. Does KRELL give the leadership aura that heroes lords give?
I don't think so.
Except for running away.
I'm not sure. I haven't really gotten a chance to use him. I haven't gotten a chance to use, but he does cause fear and terror, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, let's get a black coach. Why not? I know you guys want to see the jankiest possible compositions I can pull together here. Do I want to get a Vargulf? Yeah, let's get a Vargulf. Let's just get all the creatures. We'll get some Fellbats, and we'll get some Vargeists, maybe to just chase down gyrocopters. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I haven't played in so long.
He perfectly knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Tack.
Yeah, know what I'm doing. Do we want to get a Mortis Engine? I feel like that's decent against the dwarves, but we have so much expensive shit already. I don't want to just get trolled by gyrocopters and have them gun down KRELL, though. I had that happen to me earlier. So, skeletons, we have... Yeah, let's cut one Crypt Horror. We'll just get the standard Mortis Engine. I mean, it's not the best against dwarves, but... So we got our Varix Reavers, we got some Crypt Horrors, we got a Vargulf, we got all kinds of scary stuff. So let's go ahead and chevron up these bad boys in the front. We do not have a lot of armor piercing, though. It's going to be bad. Hey, man. Oh, thanks. Some Game of Thrones reference. Cool, man. Thank you for the kind words. Oh, man, I feel like I should get Graveguarded. This comp just sucks so bad. But you know what, guys? We're going to try our best to make it work.
Is this guy named some Game of Thrones reference?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a good name. How's the stream quality? Is it holding up back there?
I have no idea. I'm not watching.
Oh, you're just reading the chat, right? Is that what's happening?
Yes. That's
Well, you get the live view here anyway, so we're good to party. But yeah, if you guys could, I can't see chat right now. Lady Turin back there is monitoring chat. So if you guys, if it's good quality, let us know. Like if you guys can see everything
Ryan
fine.
says that you look like you're streaming out of a goddamn Seattle coffee house.
Well, we have some bricks and pipes and
an ox doing our
yeah, we have an antenna outside and there's an ox that just walks circles around it.
Ebdanian Admiral loves our bricks. Those bricks are solid.
Yeah,
for sure.
we have a cool lair. It's not.
You wanted to move an hour ago.
Well, the lair is cool. The internet's just. So as far as like, we'll probably be streaming more because uploading, like, it takes like 3 to 4 hours per video to upload for some reason. So if any of you guys are like technical people and we have decent upload speed, it's like at night it's like 12 or 13 upload. But when we upload to YouTube, it like crashes the internet like completely. It like just bogs it down. So if any of you guys know if that's like a setting with our router or modem or anything, let us know.
CLC BRT Lady Turin is not gonna play because I'm not allowed on that wonderful fancy.
Yeah, that's not true at all. She played a game earlier actually.
Give me water, woman.
She played against the vampire counts against the beastmen earlier. Well, that was yesterday actually.
Against the PC.
It was excellent. Maybe we'll do a celebrity game. We will.
Name the ox. We can name the ox, but what are we gonna name our ox?
I don't know.
We should hold a competition.
Its name is Janusz. The ox is Janusz. I don't know if any of you guys.
We're gonna have a pug named Janusz. We're gonna have an ox named Janusz, and then you are turning into a Janusz.
I am.
I'm down.
Do you guys that are in chat right now actually know the Janusz meme, like the Polish Janusz meme? I wonder. I wonder if it's that common that it's like widespread across Europe. I mean, Americans definitely won't know the Janusz meme. So, but if any of you guys are curious, anyways.
Ryan is saying that so the throughput to YouTube is extremely high. You have to actually limit the upload to YouTube from your computer, but you did that. You can lower the priority so it uses less bandwidth.
Okay, I'll play around with that, Ryan. I was throttling it a little bit using like a Google application, but I don't know. It still was really, really bad. So we'll try it later tonight.
Which one of us is supposed to say your name?
My name?
No, not your name. Did you know?
I was like, oh, my name is awesome. All right.
Yes, you are awesome. I'm not gonna pop your bubble dreams.
So he has it looks like he has a bolt thrower on the far side. He actually also has dwarf warriors with great weapons. So we actually kind of mind gamed him a little bit, getting a bunch of skeletons because great weapons are pretty terrible against skeletons, generally speaking. So we're gonna get back here, fly these bad boys around the side.
Simonstein, yes, he moved to Poland, and honey, they don't know the Janusz meme.
They don't. Yeah, we'll explain it someday when we have more time. But the mighty Jawi are rearranging forces. We got the white dwarf. We have a runesmith. We got some thunders. We got to watch out for. They're definitely gonna be a menace. So let's go. Getting used to this new keyboard. We actually got a new rig, so it's pretty sweet. So he's reposturing here. We have the mighty black coach, which is going to be charging up the side, and basically like the gunners have a little bit of trouble like turning at the pace of like how fast units fly. So sometimes if you fly around, you can get a little bit of. I really wish I brought Winds of Death, but we are going to be getting KRELL soon, guys, in about 71 seconds, give or take. So that's a pretty sweet shtick. So we're going to go ahead and just move right up the pipe. It looks like he's pretty mobile for a dwarf, that's for sure. So let's put this guy in group 5. Let's put the big fluffy Vargulf moving over there as well. So right now we're going to go ahead and move the Fellbats into here. So the Fellbats can be in group 6. Vargulfs we're just going to like park in the back here for now. And just get everybody getting in there, ready to party, basically. So let's go ahead and get these guys here. These guys can go here. These guys can go here. And the mighty black coach needs to get rolling a little bit faster. So let's move these Fellbats in to kind of intercept those guys. We're just going to keep this in the back. And okay, so I think everything's going relatively well, but we do have some skeletons that have like snuck around the flank as well. So let's go ahead and summon some skeletons right here. And look, those Fellbats actually got right onto our target, which is great. So the black coach, we're just going to slam into the back of those Longbeards. Vargulf, we're going to also just collapse in the front line. So Mortis Engine is taking a little bit of fire. Definitely was very sloppy with that, but let's go ahead and just cast a fat, juicy Invocation. Pull it up around the sides. These guys here, we can go ahead and engage on those, and we also have our Varix Reavers on the far side. So let's go ahead and just engage these guys. Oh, it looks like he's actually pulling those guys forward, the Slayers. So now those Thunders are basically 100% vulnerable. So, man, I really want to get the KRELL. So let's pull this guy back, up and around, and KRELL is coming up in 4 seconds. Oh, he's actually really good against dwarves, because KRELL, unlike regular White Kings, has really good armor piercing. So let's go ahead and summon him back here, just right behind the front line. We do have these knights that are going to just be getting in the goodies right here, so good. And the black coach, it's got 2 kills. 2 kills, can't complain. We do have the KRELL in there with his Chaos Tomb Blade, and oh yeah, Dad's here. Check him out, guys. Just look how freaking cool he is. He's just got this power mohawk going on, just straight gangster. So let's go ahead and run him after, let's get him on Grombrindle. I mean, he has good armor piercing, so, I mean, honestly, it might not be the best choice, but we're just going to do it for now. So, now that all of his, like, missiles are, like, inundated, just bogged down, we can kind of just do as we please. And we got into his missiles in the back. We got the Barracks Reavers in there as well. And KRELL is a pretty good duelist. He has 470 weapon strength. I mean, for a summon unit, you can see he's actually damaging Grombrindle, but Gromby propped his big, like, Doomax. So we want to be a little bit careful. I don't want to lose KRELL this early because he is pretty, like, game-changing for sure. So let's send him back here after the Thunderers, pop an Invocation to Heck, and that back line just completely collapsed for our opponent. So let's go ahead over here and just, you know, work on those Dwarf Warriors. So Cav, we can probably get out, do a little bit of cycle charging, and the Black Coach obviously thrives when you just, like, leave it, like, sitting and fighting. So, yeah, 22 kills. Not bad at all. All right, so Kemmler's back in action. Let's get these guys pushing up here. Oh, it looks like we just completely collapsed that. So on the far side, the Dwarves are collapsing, so we're going to go ahead and pull over there. And we do have the, what's it called, the Cryptors over here in pretty good shape. So, I mean, you can see the balance of power is pretty rapidly shifting. The Skeleton Warriors perform really well against, like, great weapons and things like that. So cool. So let's get these guys engaged right here. Let's get these Varix Reavers slamming into the back of these guys over here. And, yeah, I think his missiles are pretty much offline. Yeah, you guys know how to play Heroes of Might and Magic. I just...
I mean, what are you doing over my notebook? Because, first of all, it's all sticky, and I can't get the touchpad to work.
I was just creeping from the shadows. Oh, man. Just dark times going on here. Yes, kill them. So the mighty Kemmler guys in the back, he's not Kemmler, but KRELL, he's done pretty good work. And he's very good at assassinating runesmiths and things because of that huge AP he has. So... I was like, that sounded like a bong. Like when you were hitting it, I was like, whoa, what the fuck's going on back there?
Nothing.
Yeah. But, yeah, this game's pretty much over, guys. We compromised the back line pretty efficiently, so. Cool. GG. GG to the mighty White Dwarf. But, man, this KRELL is just straight thugging it. Where is he over here? Oh, is a little bit of potatoing? Okay, a little bit of action going on. But, yeah, we'll check the throttling and the uploading and everything, so. What's wrong? Is your
I'm rubbing it and nothing has happened.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's what he said.
That works, actually. That works. Oh, the Faldawi are regathering their forces here. But the White Dwarf has unfortunately been surrounded by the Black Coach, as you guys can see in here. So it's not looking good for our friend here. So yeah, the new rig we got, and look at KRELL. Just look how freaking cool he looks. I was really hoping he would be like a heroic unit rather than a summon. Kind of like bums me out that he's a summon. I wish you could like pick him in your army and have him be like a utility White King or something. Anyways, there's a shatter. GG to my opponent. That's game 1 in the wild lands of Poland. Our Ox served us well. He pulled that plow to power our internet pretty efficiently that game.
I fed him kill bosses.
Dude, kill bosses is so fucking good. Do you guys know what kill boss is? The sausage. What time is it over here? It's like 11:30. Give or take? Yeah. So do you think KRELL makes Kemmler remotely competitive? I don't think so. I think it makes him like a niche pick against dwarves. He's pretty good against... What's up?
I'm just crying over my notebook. Don't mind me.
Okay, no worries. But it makes him better for sure. Like it makes him a bit of a niche pick for sure. So that's silent. That's what she said. Oh man. Kemmler is now at the very top below all the vampire lords. Yeah, for sure. Oh man, yeah, Black Iron, man, you gotta stream too. If I can stream with our Ox pulling our internet cable around some satellite, the communist satellites out there, you know you like it.
You're sleeping on the
The dirty looks. Oh man, Wood Elves look bad. Wood Elves are very good for sure. Yeah, and sorry for the weird streaming hours, guys. I can only stream at night really, so we'll be doing Sunday streams because like our internet pretty much like doesn't function until like 9 or 10 at night. So
that's so not true.
It is. Our upload is like 0.2 during the day. Just straight potato. The mighty Persian Prince. Let's play some Wood Elves, right? What do you guys want to see? Let me check chat. What do the people demand?
I would have known if you didn't fool around with my gear.
I look like Total War Jesus, he says. That's good. That comment might win the night. Total War Jesus. Oh yeah, I like campaign. I don't know about doing campaign out here because it'll take forever to upload them. But okay, Wood Elves versus the Greenskins. Cool. So who do I want to get? Mel Gibson is pretty fun. Let's get the Mighty Gibbs. We'll get the Hounds. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my love. But one of these streams, Lady Turin will get on here and do some fierce battling. So we're gonna get a Branch Wraith. Smoke and Mirrors is good. Plus the Call of the Woods is like a mini hiking Thorgrim. Let's see. Do we want to get Shield of Thorns? Probably the Mystifying Miasma is fine. And where's the Miasma? Isn't it somewhere on here? Yeah, here it is. Okay. So as far as the army composition, I'm not that good at this matchup, so bear with me, guys. But let's try some of these guys. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get some Wild Riders. Oh man, the Hawk Riders are so much fun though. Man, what do I get? I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. I'm just terrible at this game. So let's get a tree. Let's just get a giant tree beast thing. I don't even know. And are Dryads good? Do people use Dryads? I feel like every time we get Dryads, they just get annihilated. So let's just get some Eternal Guards with shields. And then, oh yeah, Treekin are actually pretty good here, if I remember correctly. It's been a while, guys. I feel like getting the Tree Man, I don't know about that. I feel like he's just going to get like peppered down. We'll get some Hawk Riders. Do we want to get those guys? Well, Wild Riders are probably good here, so we'll get 2 of those, I think. And do we just want to cut the Tree Man? Yeah, I think we do. So that's 3 Wild Riders. That's way too many. We'll get 1 group of Hawk Riders, I think. God, this just feels so foreign. Oh, my opponent is ready to party. So let's get some Hawk Riders. I'm a big fan of them. I think they're pretty cool units. We'll get some Dryads. And do we want to cut one of the Treekin just to get some more like troop density? I think so. And get some more of these guys. Okay. I have no idea how this build's gonna work, guys, but let's as my name infers, let's just do it. Do it.
Do it.
Come on, Anna, give him your best one.
Oh no, now you stress me out.
Come on, Anna.
Do it.
Do it. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Do it, Nicholas.
What's the link to our Discord? Oh, I have no idea. I just installed Discord.
We have a Discord?
Yeah. Ryan and I have a shared Discord channel.
Oh, maybe you want to marry Ryan then?
You gotta catch up with us. Join the party.
No.
Get in our Discord. I might cosplay as Wolfric and live in an alley. Why do you have to live in the alley though? Why is that conditional? What's going on, Orange? How's it going, man? I don't know. He wants to live in an alley, I guess. Okay, here we go. It's showtime. So if this stream holds up, we'll try the next one. We'll try in 1080 and see how that goes. Because this is just right now we're streaming in
You always stream in 720 and you haven't complained.
That's true. I have generally speaking. Do we want to go wide? I feel like we want to go wide. We're doing it. Let's get the Dryads back here. I feel like yours is better than mine. Here, do it. It's just mine is subpar. You and Ryan have really good ones. Let's go here and here like that, and then we get some spears in the back. Wild Rider number 1 here, Wild Rider number 2 here. I really like the Wood Elves. I honestly think they're a pretty top tier faction. I mean, they're very strong. Mel Gibson is so scary against the orcs.
Oh, Jesus.
What's wrong?
I'm still struggling.
Just having some problems back there. Okay, here we go. That's good.
Ox can't support 2 internet ones.
Yeah, our ox is getting tired. He didn't get fed enough kielbasa today.
Because you ate it all.
Yeah, I ate it all. Would you guys like that if like I know you guys used to grief me for like decorating on stream and stuff, but would you guys like it if we just hung a bunch of Polish sausages behind me? And I just like lean back, like take a bite while I'm playing? That'd be funny. Just like lean back and just the sausage just dangles into my mouth. You know, that would be so great. Oh God. Okay, enough of the shenanigans. We have to go fight the foul greenskins. Okay, let's see. So what does he got? I don't know if I'm the potato now or if he's the potato, because this connection is struggling a little bit. Okay, it looks like he's just loading in. I think we're good. So he's got some Savage Orcs, Savage Orc Airboys. That's an interesting pick because you usually only see those guys against vampire counts. But yeah, let's just fly over there and see what's going on. What is his army? His army is fat as hell. What does he have? Regular Savage Orcs on the wings. They come in 75s. So it looks like he has some goblins too. That's probably why, because the goblins come in like groups of 120. So okay, so cool. Wild Riders are gonna just massacre a lot of his guys for sure. We can just go in the back and just lance those goblins, and then just ride through and do as we please against everything else. So right now we use the Hawk Riders. The reason I always like to bring one is just to scout basically. So you can kind of run forward and see if he has like rusty arrows or anything else like that hidden, or night goblins, whatever. So Okay, let's keep rolling. We have Deepwood Scouts, so we can dictate the pace of the fight because Deepwood Scouts have much farther range than Orc Airboys. So let's just take a. Actually, they can fly while they're doing their thing. So okay, let's just do a little drive-by over here. What is he? Who is his lord? Was it Wurzog? I think it was Wurzog. So Wurzog has got FG of the Git, Foot of Gork, and there we go. So Bonewood Staff as well. So this guy definitely has like a more competitive loadout for at least Wurzog. So how's the? And if you guys could let Lady Turin know how the stream quality is right now, because I know this game's lagging. I don't know if it's like my end or if it's my opponent. I mean, we have good latency. It's just our download speed isn't the best. So I'm not sure what would be the.
Check the chat because I can't get.
Oh, you can't? Is it just not loading?
I mean, it's just I can't get a hold of it. Can you check chat?
Yeah. I could minimize. Yeah, so I'll minimize real quick and check.
Do it.
I think it's going good though. Yeah, looks good. Cool. Yeah, people are enjoying themselves. It's a party all around. I think it's just my opponent's connection might be a little bit slow. I'm not sure. So we're gonna get in there and use the Gibbs. We do have the Hawk's Talon, but man, look at these guys. These Hawk Riders are they're doing their thing. Just,
I'm missing so much chat right now.
I know you're missing out on the party. I think he has his Orc Airboys that he's like scurrying around trying to do some work here. But we do have the Hawk's Talon coming up in about 30 seconds, so let's go ahead and scurry forward like this. And what does he have? Oh, he actually has Hammer of Gork in the front, so we actually haven't taken like a single shot from that. I'm not sure why. That's very strange. Fix your lag, dude. Was he talking to me? Was I lagging? Perhaps. The Persian Prince, our last guy, said that we were. It didn't seem to be lagging that bad last game, though, right? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Okay, so Orion's coming up pretty hot in the front. We're going to go ahead and start throwing some spears in here. And let's just, get the rest of our forces ready to go. So did we do any damage to these guys? I don't think we did. So what are these Orc Airboys here? Savage Orcs, all that kind of stuff. Oh, no, so this is Persian Prince who we're playing right now. So it's either him or I lagging. So we'll find out after we play like a few more games, though, too. We'll see, the
The stream isn't working still.
Well, I saw that people were still in chat kind of hanging out, so. All right, so we're getting some fire here on some of these Savage Orcs. We're going to go ahead and drop the Hawk's Talon right here in the front, hopefully do a little bit of damage. Yeah, good. Getting some free deeps there, guys. Come on, push it. Push it, what else? Push through the potato internet. So, a little bit of Morgoth's Mangy Marauder action. So we can actually chase those guys down, which is going to be really nice. Because these guys are faster than the Mangy Marauders. Looks like the internet is stabilizing a little bit. Or, I don't know if it's us lagging or if it's them, but we're going to go ahead and just Hawk Rider dive these guys because they're actually faster. I think they're 92 to my 117 speed. Yeah, so the Hawk Riders will just massacre those guys. Great, so let's go ahead and push in the front here. And these Deepwood Scouts, we can get them starting to shoot at pretty much anything they can hit, really. All right, let's have them shoot here. Are these? Oh, yeah, we can kill their Airboys, too. Cool. So the Morgoth's Mangy Marauders are getting massacred pretty hard over here on the far side. And let's go ahead right now and split our Wild Riders into different groups. So 4 and 5 over here. And then move the rest of our forces up here. So the Deepwood Scouts are engaged, and we're being as efficient as can be, I suppose. And we can ride these goblins down so hard over here on the far side. And the mighty Gibson, we want to get him engaged as well. So let's go ahead and push over here. And good. So we did an okay job kind of engaging on these guys. Let's pull some of these Eternal Guards over here and substitute these Treekin in this engagement. We'll get the Dryads engaged here, and let's get these Eternal Guards like sandwiching over here. So we probably want to use like an Earthblood or something over here because we are taking quite a bit of damage. So let's go ahead and have him scurry over there and cast that. So most of our front line has engaged. So let's go ahead and get these guys here. And all right, so the Wild Riders have routed those guys. So now we can push them back there to go after some of those higher value targets. And what else do we want to target back here? Does he have anything of value? Looks like he has some Savage Orcs. So. But we do get a decent little collapse here. I mean, the Hawk Riders in sustained combat aren't the best, but Wild Riders actually outdo the Boars a little bit, which is nice. So Gibson over here pushing in, doing some work. We probably want to go after his Goblin Big Bosses, though. So we're going to run through there. And those Wild Riders just got right into those Savage Orcs, which is really nice. So is there anything we want to get with the Miasma? I don't think so. We could get the the Deepwood Scouts. Yeah, I think just shooting at Savage Orcs is probably fine, to be honest. So the Spears did get a good surround on the Orc Boars here. And yeah, honestly, I think things are going pretty well. Gibson is in here fighting. He's going after Goblin Big Bosses, who he's just going to like absolutely massacre. And those Savage Orc Airboys putting up a pretty good fight because, again, they are kind of like the more elite variant of that type of troop. So he does have Savage Orc Biggins in the back. So we're going to start shooting at those guys. Let's shoot here. Let's shoot here. And good. So I think we have an Earthblade coming up in a little while. We still have some time. But yeah, so Gibson actually terrifies those guys. So we want to get Gibson going after some of the, what's it called, the Wurzog relatively soon. So Wurzog is, I'm not sure where he even is on the battlefield, but anyways, the Goblin Big Bosses are getting jacked up pretty badly. So let's get these Dryads collapsing over here. We'll get some of these guys over here, and it looks like we did just completely win that part of the battlefield. So good, so our Spears did pretty well for ourselves. Wild Riders here. I think I actually like completely forgot about one group, so we're going to go over here, get Mel Gibson, make sure he's going after some, you know, relatively good targets. And man, there's just a fat green tide coming over right here. So let's go ahead and drop this right on top of all these goblins. I don't know if that's the best choice, but for now it should be fine. And we have a heal. We do have a heal. So we have this fat goon squad right here. So let's get the Earthblood right there. And our Wild Riders on the far side, we can do a little bit of outmaneuvering there. And the Hawk Riders are now back, and they still have a ton of models. So we can actually fly them over here and see. We want to find Wurzog right now. So Wurzog's actually kind of chilling over here. So Deepwood Scouts, let's go ahead and get these guys kind of running up and away over here. And these Deepwood Scouts we can get over here. Hawk Riders, we can have them intercept these goblins real quickly, which will be good. And yeah, those Savage Orc Arrow Boys are broken. So let's go ahead and just charge right into this Hammer of Gork. I think that should be fine to just shut that thing down. So our big goon squad's going right here. We can go ahead and go after Wurzog. And Mel Gibson is taking a ton of damage. So, man, I'm just not paying attention right now. Okay, so Gibson, we're going to try and scare him away. Thankfully, he is unbreakable. So let's go ahead and just run him out of all these goblins, which is just a mess of goblins over here. But thankfully, he is pretty fast. So I think we should be able to kind of squeak away here. And let's get the Hawk Riders over there as well. And we still have a ton of troops. So let's have them go help out the Gibbs. So here, let's go ahead and look for some targets. And Wurzog is actually in really bad shape over here. And a lot of like the Savage Orcs are starting to rout off. So Gibson did get away. So now that he's kind of detached a little bit, we can have him turn and fight. Let's get some of these guys coming over here to help out. And if we get an Earthblood, we should be fine. So let's go here. And do we have an Earthblood? We do. So we're going to cast that and just cast it on Mel Gibson. All right. And we get the heal. So that's really good. So he's probably going to be able to survive now. He won't get like burned down too badly. And the Hawk Riders, not in the best shape. We do have some Wild Riders back online, so let's pull those guys back over here. Deepwood Scouts are shooting in there, but they are getting jumped by some goblins. So, oh, these Treekin just keep like chasing off into the Shadow Realm. So that's good. So hopefully we can like terror out these goblins. So we do deal with that big boss, which is good. So let's pull up and around. And man, we still have a big Zerg right here, guys. So this Zerg is just going to push in and hopefully do some good work for us. And the Deepwood Scouts have just been like shooting and running this whole time, which is really good. So, okay, let's get these guys back here. And we want to get the Branch Wraith like centered because he's giving that melee attack to everyone, which is really important. So, and you can see Orion is just kind of like running from a horde of goblins, which is a sight you don't normally see. So, and yeah, guys, I don't know if the stream quality is still good, but it seems the lag has subsided a little bit, which is good. So, Deepwood Scouts, let's have you guys shoot at Wurzog. I mean, Wurzog's always a good target, and Orion and the boys should be able to do some work and a little foot of Gork action. It didn't do too much, but you know, not terrible either. And our Wildwood Riders are back online, so we can go ahead and chase these guys down. And it looks like we have one group over here. So the nasty Skulkers are chasing us with their prison shanks. And hopefully we can get like some mass terror routing going on. So good. So we terror route that goblin contingent. So we're going to push in here now. And these Deepwood Scouts need to run. Get out of there, boys. And where's my other group? They're around here somewhere. Anyways, balance of power is in my opponent's favor, so I think we're actually going to lose this. It's just, ugh, we're just not playing well this game at all, boys. So let's get in here. The Branch Wraith is, and oh, we might be able to get this Goblin Big Boss. Hopefully we can. One more Earthblood would be really nice. So we do get the effigy of the Get. I think if you know, Mel Gibson does die, most of our army probably will rout off. But we probably should have like chased Wurzog. I think that would have probably been pretty good. So GG to my opponent, and I think the lag has subsided. Hopefully it wasn't me. I think it might have been my opponent, but no way of telling. So let me go ahead and make sure chat's still working. And is it good? Okay, good. Yeah, it looks like things are going well. I'm looking at chat right now and no terrible lag. Okay, cool. The party's on, guys. You want the Wolf Chariot? Oh man, I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, hopefully that wasn't us lagging. I hope not. I would feel bad for my opponent because I know how much that used to troll me. So, all right, lads, it's time for another game. Let's get some chaos in here. I need something. I need something fresh. What else? That I didn't like using the Dryads very much, and I was also very scattered with my build. I should have kept like a solid pocket and had Orion like really take advantage of his like terror routing and different things like that. So, all right, boys, game 3. Let's see what we get. We're gonna get some chaos action going. All right, so we're facing against the mighty Aurora. So let's see who he picks. I can't wait for Norska. Oh my god, I'm so freaking excited for that. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. The good times will roll, indeed. So let me see chat here. You guys want another KRELL? I actually already played KRELL. Let's see. So the stream was good. Good. Glad to hear. Game was lagging at the start. Yeah, yeah, I did pretty bad. They want KRELL. They do. What's going on back there? Is there kielbasa coming?
No?
Are you eating all the kielbasa? Oh, chaos and chaos? Okay, fine. Do you guys want KRELL again? All right, I'll do KRELL. That's fine. So we'll get Heinrich. Because he's playing chaos, so why not? I mean, it's already hard, but I'll play a bit of a more fun build, I think. So we do want that. Why did I click that off? That's very important. So let's get this. Let's get this. And do we want... Yeah, let's just bring Winds of Death. We're going to bring Cloak. We're going to bring the Chaos Tomb Blade, guys. We're going all in on the ridiculous stuff this game. So for the front, we're going to get just some standard Graveguard to be kind of our anvil. And for the hammer, we're going to get some of these Cryptors right here. Let's see what else we want to get. Oh, do we want to get a Mortis Engine? Sure, why not? And then let's get I'm expecting a bunch of Shaggoths. So Shaggoths are quite good in this matchup. And they can definitely goon Kemmler pretty bad if they really want to. They can like go after him very aggressively. I feel like I need more protection for him, actually. Do I want to get like Vargeist or something? No. We'll get a Black Coach. Why not? And oh, so he's switching to Empire now. Oh, come on, man. Right after we pick that whole army. Okay, so we're going to try this. We're going to get rid of Winds of Death, which is pretty much just not very good now. And we're going to get some regular White Kings. So let's do a little bit of this. And for the abilities, I think we cut these. And what else do we want to cut? We want to cut these guys too? Yeah, why not? Let's have some fun. We're going very economical, guys. So for the front line, Graveguard are going to be fine. And against Empire, it's usually a good idea to get like a very wide line, like in my opinion. So you can like wrap around and get to their handgunners and all that kind of good stuff. So Blood Knights. Do I want to get Blood Knights or do I just want to play like a Death Star style? Do we want to do KRELL's Death Star? I think so. Let's see what the people want. I don't really like. It's a bummer he is a summon. I know. I'm a little sad he's a summon too. Yeah, I'll play Dwarves next. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'll get to KRELL. Don't worry. So we're gonna play a bit of a Death Star style of play, I think. We'll get the Feasters in the Dark. Why not? We're going full goon anyways. We're going to get some Cryptors here. Do we want to get a Mortis Engine? Yes, we do. And on top of that, we'll get a Black Coach and then one more group of Skeletons. Do we have Skeleton Spears? We don't. That's what was missing. Okay, so let's get these guys. And do we have anything else we can strip there? Yeah, we're just going to strip that down. Okay. All right. It's happening. Here we go. Let's do it. Do it, Anakin. Yeah, actually, I haven't played Total War in like several weeks. I basically have been traveling and setting up in Poland, and we had to get like all the computer stuff here, and so I'm a little bit rusty, guys. So bear with me. But the games that you guys have seen the past like 2 weeks have been like preloaded games. So we'll do some Crusade stuff too. I think that'll be fun. Some Knights of the Blazing Sun, Bright Wizard kind of action. Stream snipe? Yeah, go for it, man.
Vanderlark?
Yeah.
Not you, Vanderlark. I own his Twitter.
Yeah, she's the master of the Twitter account.
And I own his life, but I don't own his Patreon. So.
The Patreon, yeah, the Patreon goes towards buying kielbasa. For every $1 you guys give, we buy another sausage, and I feast on it. It's so good.
Do you want tea?
I'm not sure, baby. That'd be great. I'm not even memeing about that. Like, that is my new favorite snack. You guys have seen the dried sausage. I mean, in America, it's something I had never seen. So when I came here, it was like, oh my goodness, this is a treat. But it's so good. I was scared at first because like, what is this moldy piece of meat like hanging on the wall? It's just all shriveled and scary. And the hand's okay. Yeah, the hand's okay. The most useless unit. Ooh, that's a tough choice. Zoto kurwa jest. I know some Polish now, a little bit. Yeah. What do I know? Zoto kurwa jest. You know, janky. You know, dobra noc. I'm learning a little bit. I'm still a pleb when it comes to learning the language of the people out here. So let's go ahead and set up our line like so. These guys going here, these guys here. And let's get these guys kind of on the wing of the formation like that. And we'll get this guy here. And KRELL, since he's such a vulnerable target, that's honestly why you bring the Cloak of Mist and Shadows. Like, it keeps him from getting just, like, gooned, like, horribly. On top of that, we're going to put this. We'll put the Mighty Black Coach right over here. And let's go ahead and put these guys like so. And put these Skeleton Spears, like, lurking over here. So I'm still, like, disoriented. It's weird. Like, I haven't got my orientation back for the game yet. That last game felt so weird. I just was like forgetting about units and stuff. I don't know, guys. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. But honestly, we're going to be streaming a lot more. Because, like, uploading videos takes forever. So, if we stream, it just automatically uploads it as you're streaming it, which is pretty cool. So, he's got a pretty cool looking blade right here. Look at this thing. This thing's pretty heavy duty. The mighty KRELL, hopefully we'll get a chance to use him. He's not great against Empire, but, you know, because he's slow, that's the problem. Like, the case could be made that White Kings are better because they're faster, and, you know, but they have much less weapon strength. They're at, like, 400.
Don't keep you on a leash tight enough.
Oh, did someone say that? I need to be on a kielbasa leash. Yeah. I'm just out of control.
Yes, you are.
Just the wild creatures of the forest. There's probably boars outside right now, right? Just running around. We're literally in a forest, guys. Like it's it's pretty heavy duty here. Okay, so he decided to deploy in the farthest corner of the map, just about. Zantler's Reichsguard. He's got a light wizard. Thankfully, we're playing Death Star, so there's not really any like great targets for sniping. He does have greatswords actually, which is interesting. You don't see that a lot against the vampire counts because Mortis Engines and the mighty Black Coach will have their way. But the fact that he brought greatswords is really nice for our KRELL, because KRELL is a very good armor piercing unit. You guys will see. If I summon him like in the middle of those greatswords, he'll tear them to shreds. He has good splash damage too. So my apologies, guys. I don't have a second screen set up, so I can't see chat right now while we're playing. So bear with me, guys. I'll probably get a second monitor. I think Anna probably has one at her place. Her family lives really close by, so we might go check there. Get like a cheap second monitor, just put it up on the desk so I can read chat. Well, I was just saying maybe a second monitor, like chat and stuff. Like you can have two separate windows. You could have like chat open.
Oh, so I'm not enough, huh?
Well, no, because then you could just read from there too. It'd be easier. Talk.
I don't have a combat for that.
Yeah. All right, so he's got some goonage there in the forest. So the Death Star moves forward, guys. So we just have to make sure the Black Coach doesn't get caught by these Demogryph Knights. So we're getting shot by some sort of a cannon. Is it the Hammer of the Witches? It is. So thankfully, like this slope right here and the trees and all that is going to make it a little bit you know, inefficient, I would say. He's just shooting a Graveguard, which is totally fine. And you know, believe it or not, this this Chaos Tomb Blade thing, I mean, it has a very short range, but it's not terrible. Like it does okay. It gives +8 melee attack too, I suppose. But no, yeah, now he's actually shooting at this thing now, so taking some serious damage. So we're going to go ahead and cast an Invocation and just like run it up and through the trees over here. And hopefully we can keep it alive. Ooh, no, that's no good. So yeah, right now the hammer has a very bad angle. So we're going to put it in group 2 and just like advance our main army forward and then keep this thing kind of lurking in the background. And hopefully it'll be like at an angle where his guys can't like get a good shot on it. So yeah, he's got his goons coming in pretty hot over here, guys. So we'll get the Cryptors and these guys going in. We'll try and intercept real quick, and hopefully Kemmler can scurry over there real quick. Yeah, if the Cryptors can catch anything, that would be really nice. So if they can get on there and drag down a few of these Demogryph Knights, so let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, we'll move the Mortis Engine. Ooh, that's so bad. It's taking so much damage. So maybe we just run it back there and bring it in later in the battle. I think that's honestly like one of the best bets. So the rest of the army here, we're going to go ahead and just get them, you know, pushing forward here. We'll get these guys going here, and these Skeleton Spears can go here. Let's get the mighty Black Coach going after some of those swordsmen. So on the far side, we were able to kind of drag down some of these Demogryph Knights here, which is good. You can see the Cryptors putting up some great chase. And do we have these 2 White Kings? I think we do. So let's go intercept those Zantler's Reichsguard over there, put them in group 3. And this guy's doing good, just hiding back there in the forest. So great. I would say it's not going badly, because the Cav are very like inundated right now and very bogged down. So the Sternsman engage here, and the mighty Coach is getting its rounds on for sure. So a Feasters in the Dark, we want to do like a lap up and around here, and now we can move the Mortis Engine up to the front, I would say. So good. So our Cav and other units there did catch those guys, which is great. So we're going to just kind of keep mucking these guys down, and hopefully we can really get our value. So okay, guys, it's time for the mighty KRELL. So we're going to summon him back here and just get him, you know, going pretty ham into those greatswords. So good. So he's going to get on the greatswords here, and we need to shut down some of those missiles. So let's go ahead and set it down right here. You okay, baby? All right. Cool. So the Black Coach took a little bit more damage than I would like. So let's get the Black Coach like up in the main fight here, and then we're going to use like an Invocation on it or something. So we do get netted here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I would say it's going well. KRELL is in the back line. He's having fun with some great swords, and we're going to go ahead and summon some skeletons right on top of those guys. So come on, summon it. Do it. Summon them. So he's summoning right now, and it looks like the Black Coach hath fallen. So we're going to push these guys back. The Feasters in the Dark are going to get onto that cannon, and the Mortis Engine is going to be pushing up into the main fight now. So good. So everything is back online here. So let's go ahead and push up the hill. And he's a little beat up right now, but let's go ahead and summon some more zombies on top of these guys. And yeah, look at KRELL back here. He's just being a thug. But unfortunately, those guys do have pretty good AP. But the Feasters actually slipped past. So we got back there, guys, which is great. So, oh yeah, you know, screw it. We're gonna forget that Mortis engine. It's a lost cause, anyways. So the Cryptors here, we want to get them fighting on these surrounded cav, and just the other fodder units, we want to get them. Oh yeah, go assassinate that light wizard. That's gonna be real juicy, like. So I think everything's going pretty well. We've got a nice little surround on the Empire forces. Let's just pull that Mortis engine up and through if we can. Summon some more skeletons over here. But it looks like we want to get these Cryptors going after this General of the Empire. I think that's going to be, you know, a bit of a better pick for us. But these guys going after the Light Wizard is going to be very good. So let's keep moving these Graveguard up through the back. And the Feasters in the Dark did shut down the cannon, which is really nice. So Bounce of Power is starting to go a little bit well for us, I would say. But this Mortis engine is somehow stabilizing, which is interesting. Probably should have healed it, but you know what, guys? You can't win them all. So we're going to pull it back in. It has 300 HP, so if it lives here, maybe we'll try and Invocation it. So 336. So let's go ahead and cast a fat, juicy Invocation on this thing, and we'll pull it up and away from these Knights and see what we can do. So he does have some handgunners online again. So what we're going to do is detach some Skeleton Warriors here and just have them push down after those guys. Why not? So KRELL, I think, has fallen. So the Feasters back here are actually not doing terribly against the Greatswords, and you can see our White Kings. Let's actually have them go chase that Light Wizard. That's going to be really nice. Greatsword's back here fighting some of these guys, but we want to use the White Kings for like hunting. Like, so we're going to go after this guy, and you can see he's actually trying to get the freaking Mortis engine there. So let's use the melee defense buff. Keep pulling this thing through, and that surround we got on his cav was like really devastating. That's going to be pretty hard to come back from for sure, but yeah, it's looking good. The Skeleton's back here kind of mucking up the Sterling's Revenge. We do have the Cloak here. Definitely no point using that at the moment. It looks like his cannon crews are trying to waddle back over here, but the Light Wizard is offline. So how are our White Kings doing? So we want them to be chasing the General of the Empire, but yeah, it looks like he's just taking off. So let's pull them around here, and yeah, he wants that sweet Mortis engine, but he's been chasing it pretty hard. I mean, honestly, I probably would have wanted to target my what's it called, my Heinrich. Like, Heinrich is so squishy. He goes down so hard. So we're gonna just push back here, see if we can save it. Nah, it doesn't look like we can. So let's just finish off these Demogryph Knights then. In the back, we do have these White Kings, so let's go ahead and get that Hammer of the Witch, and let's also send a White King back there to shut down those missiles. And we do have some more summons, so I'm being attacked with all the love. Thanks, baby. Appreciate it. And cool. So we get back there, we push those guys down. But the Sterling's Revenge are back online, which is a little bit unfortunate, but honestly, with this Bounce of Power, I don't think he's going to be able to come back, because like he's lost a lot of high-value units. We killed the Hammer of the Witches. You know, that thing, you know, its integrity was compromised quite a while ago. So we do have a lot of troops here. So let's actually push some of these guys down here to go help out against that artillery piece. And right now, we just need to go clean up all the different ground troops and things like that. So well played to my opponent, Aurora. I don't think it was my internet last game, actually. I think because I think my connection's decent, like right now, which is cool. So let's do it. Hopefully you guys are doing well. KRELL, you didn't get a lot of zoom-ins, but again, in live streaming, it's like harder to actually just like zoom in and show you guys what's going on. So Skeletons are good against Empire, though. They're kind of like similar to like Marauders in the fact that they're cheap, they're dense, and Empire infantry quality is pretty low, like in the first place. So you can get away with like using bad infantry against the Empire from my experience. So, and the mighty Kemmler doing some work. Like, I still don't think he's as good as the other Vampire Lords, but I mean, KRELL is good. Like, he's not bad for sure. I mean, it makes him like definitely makes him better than Gorst, I think. Like, Gorst, I don't know. That's hard to say, because Gorst does get, yeah, because Gorst can summon too, can't he? I think that's what it is. But anyways, we're just chasing down these missiles back here, and let's just kind of keep force pathing after these guys. We'll just break this pocket of greatswords, and he probably will start suffering from army losses. So right now, the Tomb Blade is probably actually active on him right now, which, yeah, I think it is. Is it? Yeah, so resurrects dead combatants, it heals them. Oh, that's pretty cool. So we got a lot of goodies going on. So these Cryptors are in great shape, which is really nice. And what's nice about playing Vampire counts is you don't have to like look around for routing units. You can just be lazy. So yeah, and it looks like the mighty General of the Empire, he's put up a good fight. Very, very well played to my opponent, the mighty Aurora. I don't know if I could have sworn I saw that name in chat, so maybe they're chilling in the channel a little bit. So let's get over there, get after some of those free company, push down the hill, and you know what? That's gonna be all she wrote, I think. Man, bounce power is pretty one-sided right now. Oof. Ah, that tea is hot. Are you watching the stream from the kitchen? From the secret spot?
You changed me into a house.
From the magic spot. So when Anna and I first moved into our cottage here, we couldn't get internet to work anywhere, and there was like this one space in the kitchen that like worked for some reason. Like nowhere else worked. It was the weirdest thing. So like I think she's actually like sitting there because we have like one hardwired connection and everything else is yeah, and she was making tea. So, yeah. Sterling's Revenge going down. The mighty Heinrich is going after this General of the Empire. But yeah, we got the zombie summons, and we should be able to finish these guys off. What's going on? Oh, I saw these guys like coming up from over the hill. I was like, oh no, the Rohirrim have arrived. But yeah, the Sterling's Revenge are pretty shaken at this point. So.
Oh, conquistadors, what a joke you drew. Women are supposed to be in the kitchen. Let's spare 3 seconds to laugh at that. Ha 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 ha.
Let the hate flow. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. Lady Turin will have her thumbnails back. We just weren't sure if it was gonna work tonight. Yeah, we didn't know if it was gonna work tonight, so we just did it live. The mighty General of the Empire hath fallen, but we just have to kill these Sigmar sons over here. So.
Turin, we're in Mazovsha.
Mazovsha?
Yeah, this is what that couldn't be an equivalent of the county, I think. It's like, I suppose it's like bigger than the county.
Yeah. Oh, you mean
it's like administrative.
The county.
I know the words. I don't know. I have no idea how we put English.
Yeah, we're trying our best here. Look at these stupid. These guys just won't die. But actually, it's pretty good. But yeah, this new. We actually got a second computer because when I was trying to ship my computer from America to Poland, it was like $1,600. It was insane. And even if we took the parts apart and shipped them in like little boxes, it was is he saying something? Yeah. GG, man. It was
Is he still saying something?
No, it was someone else. Yeah. It was
You haven't stomped him enough?
Nie. Złoto korwa jest. But yeah. It was super expensive to ship everything here. So basically we're just like,
oh, Sager is like, name a better duo than these two. I'll wait.
What does he say?
He just said, name a better duo than these two. I'll wait.
Thanks. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words.
I'm not cursing at you in Polish.
I know some bad words. I just know korwa. Korwa.
Kurwa.
Kurwa. It's a good one. So hand stretching. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Lady Turin will entertain you guys for a minute. Tell them.
You guys will be actually able to hear what he's doing in there.
Tell them about my kielbasa adventures.
Honey, I think they had enough of your kielbasa adventures. Oh, there's Michael Bray. Hey, Michael. Well, Conquistadors, as much as I am mad with you, I am so mad, oh my god. That's a good point. Skarsnik and Gobla are definitely a solid duo. But there is still time to cosplay that. He's gonna be Gobla. You can see that I'm like visually perfect to pull off Skarsnik. Moha and Stalin. Okay. Am I great at Total War player? No. Definitely not. Did you pull your zipper up?
Yeah, the zipper's up.
Good.
We're good. We're good to party. Let's do it. Kill them. What are
do
the?
It, Anna.
Do it, Anakin. So what do you guys want to see next? You want to see dwarves? Is that what it is?
You want to see Turin naked? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Yeah. No shirt. I don't think you can actually do the shirtless thing on YouTube. I know people like. I don't think guys can even do that on Twitch anymore.
I'm Skarsnik. I have no idea how to read your name because it's in Greek. But of course I'm Skarsnik. Like what the hell?
I'm trying to think.
Doesn't he remind you of Gobla?
Me, I'm Goblin. I'm homeless Jesus right now.
Am I gonna play anytime soon? Yes, I'm gonna play when he trains me.
She doesn't like me training her though. She likes to figure it out herself.
Well, I think you worked as a coach for too long.
Yeah.
You're just encouraging me to the point where I feel uncomfortable.
You're like, yeah, more.
Yeah, more, yeah.
Okay, guys, we're doing a more competitive chaos build, so hopefully you guys don't mind. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try our best here. I mean, you guys like seeing Sigvald, right? Yeah, people like Sigvald, I think.
Did you hear about the Polish man who thought his wife was trying to kill him?
No, what happened?
Am I already on the news?
Just here, just luring me into the forest.
Maybe.
With kielbasa and
Jack Hardy,
sausages.
I'm good. I'm perfect. I'm just coughing like crazy because we are still recovering from a flu.
Yeah, we were super sick for like a freaking week. It was awful. Like the first week I got here, we were just dying. Both of us were just totally.
Yes, Van der Lark and a long, long tongue.
What's happening?
Nothing.
This chat is out of control.
Play it. Do it.
We're doing it. Galacta Pihon 26. My friend, we'll do our best.
And tell Papa Turin to say my name. I will.
Whose
Honey,
name is it?
I think it's time to add some Greek to your Polish lessons.
Oh God, Greek. I can't speak. I can't do Greek. I've never.
I can't into Greek. I can speak it.
Hey, do we have any Swedes out there?
What do you want?
Do we have any Swedish people in chat right now?
Hejsan Sverige.
Speak
No.
Swedish to them. Say hello to all the Swedish.
I'll wait for Misha with that.
I don't think he's Swedish though.
No, we discovered his true identity, but since he's such a bro, we're not gonna reveal it. Anyway, wait, who yes, we're asked about Norska.
Oh, I'm so excited for Norska, guys.
Yeah, you wrote about
that is gonna by far be my favorite faction. Like Wolfric the Wanderer, when I first started looking into Warhammer lore, I thought he was the coolest character. Just some duelist who just fucking roams around and just dick punches people. Like he's so cool. And then fucking we get Throg, we get the Troll King. Like it's gonna be. They're gonna.
Silver and gold investing. Hey son, who more do?
And we got mammoths too. We got fucking mammoths. It's gonna be so cool. And ice trolls, like that'll probably be my new main faction along with Chaos. Like Chaos is my main for sure. Like, and if I want to like actually try and win, sadly I play Chaos, even though they're like a probably a bottom tier faction.
We have a Scandinavian huntsman.
We do.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Do you ride a moose or something?
Who, me?
No, him. You don't get to ride a moose yet.
We ride oxes here.
Köttbullar.
Do they even have oxes in Poland, or is that just something we totally made up? Do you know? Do you know the answer to this great mystery, Anna?
What?
Are there oxes in Poland? Or do we just make that up? If you don't know, you know a lot about like the nature here, so.
Well, they don't roam the wild nature, obviously, right?
Yeah, yeah. So, guys, as far as this build goes, Marauders, they do well against Empire, especially with a few Chevrons. I mean, they have 28 weapon strength. 36 melee attack is really high for a unit that costs like 375. So we put Forsakens on the wings. I'm going to let my opponent finish deploying. So then you peel them around.
Of suspect, you got it a little wrong. It's the other way around.
Is he talking smack?
He said, we know what Turin writes.
Doc. Yes, do it. They were saying that before I even came here. But yes, guys, so Forsaken, use them in the flanks to pressure. Then you have two like kill squads. You have a Chaos Sorcerer, Chaos Knights, and Hounds, and they can overpower like any Empire like Cav squads like very effectively with Fata Buna. So cool. Let's do it to it, boys. So we're gonna ride in there. We're gonna go ahead and move this one Goon Squad here and move this one Goon Squad over here. So let's see what he's got. So he's got he has a Witch Hunter. Oh, this is I hate to call it early, but I'm feeling it's pretty grim for our friend over here because he does have a Hellstorm rocket battery. That's always a bad sign.
Orange, I already told Turin about Żubry, you know, and I would honestly get him to try the beer. But yeah, I'm gonna get him to go and see them in Białowieża.
Where's that?
This is the why am I so out of words here? The national park that I told you about. They are sort of mangling.
That's sad. All right, guys, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to collapse on these swordsmen right here and ride up through the pocket because he's a little bit out of position. So let's go ahead and push in here. Fata Buna on these guys. Be pretty strong. We'll pull the Hounds up and around. I think that's actually going to be a better use. And we did slip some Forsaken through, so once the Forsaken get in the back line, it's pretty much going to be game, set, match. So these Forsaken here, going to go in here. And do we want to just do this full? Yeah, we'll do this one charge. Then we're going to detach here. So we got a little bit of a charge on. We got the Fata Buna there, where things are going pretty well for us. So these Hounds, let's go ahead and pull them in the back. These Forsaken got caught on some swordsmen, so a little bit sloppy. I should have like been paying attention, but you just have to like spam click, just like this, guys. You just spam, 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 spam. Get in there, do it. What's?
Honey,
Weight Watcher? Oh, I'm so bad with that. So we're gonna use the Fate of Buno. I think actually Spirit Leech might be more effective in that situation, which is interesting. So, Hounds, we're gonna get back into that Hellstorm rocket battery.
Levi says you need to get Lady Turin and Mick for some expert background commentary.
Yeah, we can, for sure. Can't you guys hear her pretty well on this mic though? Right now, it should be good. I think so. But you guys see what I'm talking about? Like Chaos Marauders actually like hold their own in the front line against Empires.
I felt that was the perfect offensive you put out there.
What did he say?
He said, "Do you know why I cry during sex? Probably because of the pepper spray."
So horrible. Oh man. All right, so we're pushing in here. Let's get these freaking Demogryph Knights down with the Halberds. And you guys see what I'm saying? Like the Chaos Knights trade really well with them. So let's go ahead and just pop a Spirit Leech.
No, Ryan, he's not done yet. He's not anywhere close to be done.
Yes, we're doing it.
Ryan complains you're taking forever. That's a little bit what I'm also complaining.
You're taking forever, god damn it. Let's kill that General of the Empire. And let's go right over here. And what do we have here? Do we have any Hounds selected? We got some Marauders. We can actually go after those handgunners. So I think it's pretty much over at this point. Like we were able to get Forsaken into the back line. Our Cav won on both sides. It was pretty decisive there. So let's actually go ride down his handgunners in the back and check for some Marauders. I'm so excited though. I already like using Chaos Marauders a lot, and the fact that Norska is gonna like bring them to the forefront is gonna be really cool. So let's go here. These guys can go here in the back, and we're just gonna do a bit of a rear charge here to kind of seal the deal. So what does he still have fighting over there? Sigmar's Sons? Oh no, just Swordsman actually still fighting. That's interesting. We do have a Spirit Leech too. Let's drop it on this bad boy. And go finish these guys off. And come on, scurry in there. Do it. Kill them. No mercy. Marauders in the back doing pretty good for us, I would say. Look at these guys just chasing down these filthy handgunners. Yes, get them. Man, they look so cool.
Honey, Astrum Wolf says he wants to touch your butt. Not like the full palm, but maybe 2 fingers, like just the tips.
Just like a tap? Like
just 2 fingers. Just.
Oh, that's lovely. I'm flattered. Thank you for sharing that. That's probably the most choice bit of chat, you know? Like of everything that's being said. That's...
Okay, so Mr. Dimitri says...
Good game.
When you speak together and when there is a game audio, he can't really hear me.
Let me check.
Should I yell?
Need more Big Bird? I can do some Big Bird. What do you think of the most useless unit in the game? Didn't you ask that earlier? Most useless unit. Probably Sisters of the Thorn. Sisters of the Thorn, probably. The co-op campaign. So.
Greek guy, yes, Turin has a hairy butt.
Oh, she can answer all those type of questions. She's got you covered. But would you guys like me to do a power mustache? Would that be good?
No.
So just shave this awful beard.
No.
And just do the stash.
Yeah.
Would you guys want it?
Yeah.
If you guys want a power mustache, how about this? If we get a frickin' super chat donation of like $50, I'll go shave my beard.
Okay.
If you guys, that's the bribe. You guys can see the Janusz mustache come alive. All right, so let me find a game here.
Singing would work, honey. It's time to sing on the stream.
You guys want me to sing?
Yes.
Hey, thanks, Silver. Yeah, loving Europe.
Do it.
This chat is amazing. Someone is narrating it. What do you want me to sing? My voice is kind of gone right now, actually.
Misty Mountains Cold.
Yeah, see, they want the power stash.
What?
They want the power stash. Everyone's saying yes.
No, they're saying yes to you singing.
Can you make a thumbnail with Big Bird and Sesame Street game with Chaos Goon Squad? Yeah, of course. Handlebar mustache.
It's called Porn Stash, Vanderlark says.
My mustache is so awful. You guys, it's up to you guys if you want to see it. If you guys want the power, you have to unleash it. I'll literally go shave it and come back to the screen.
Yes, Turin has that sexy line of hair on his stomach.
All right. So let's go with Thorgrim. We're gonna get the Book of Grudges. We're gonna get a Runesmith. We're gonna get one kitted down and one kitted
Michael,
up.
you have the donation button under the chat window. Michael is ready to donate to see your porn stuff.
No, I regret it.
No, don't regret it. You're just not gonna get any until you shave it.
Until it's gone.
Until it's gone.
Just done. Just taken out of commission.
Yes, if I helped him, Sainor, Turin could braid his armpit hair.
Really?
Yeah, I could braid your armpit hair.
Shit.
This would be like a thin one, but...
Yeah, it would be respectable.
Silver and gold invest. I'm sorry, I don't want to mangle your name, and I get a little lies. It's silver and gold investment.
Yeah, I think that's yeah, that sounds right. I recognize his glorious name.
Yeah, me too. I just keep forgetting.
All right, guys.
So he just called you Ethan Hawke, and that's about so true. Although yesterday when you were fighting the antenna, you for a moment you looked indeed like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
So much I got fucking scared.
Am I marrying Benedict Cumberbatch?
What am I doing?
I should have asked for more money for the mustache. I regret not asking for like $100. I feel like I could have gotten it. I lowballed it.
Well, honey, I guess you price yourself a little low.
Yeah, I did. They're gonna love it though. It's gonna be a thing of glory. Skarsnik. Is Skarsnik addressing you?
Me, yeah. He was asking how do you pronounce my name. Oh, by the way, it's like Anna with a long N.
Anna.
Yeah. Turin has a pretty.
50K minimal for the power stash.
Does the Turin's carpet match the drapes? Oh hell no! We have a horrible carpet which we're gonna dump into the pit, and our curtains are also horrible.
The floor is mostly wood. Yeah, it's like everything's wood here. It's very.
I would get rid of those curtains, but the thing is that if we got rid of them, all our neighbors, the neighborhood watch, would see us doing things.
They would see us streaming.
Like streaming.
Yes. Yes.
And yeah.
They would see all the foul treachery in the land.
Subscriber cockfight requested.
Yeah, we can do that for sure. We'll do it to it. Get their dwarf. Who am I fighting again? Chaos? Yeah, okay. I'm fighting Chaos. Get the dwarf warriors. Get the slayers in the back. And the miners can go here. The Thane can be on guard duty in the back. So, quick rundown of the army, guys. We're playing against Chaos. We got great weapons in the front, armor piercing. I mean, the one thing that would do well against these Longbeards is if he does bring like Marauders with great weapons. We do have Thorgrim for the Great Book of Grudges, Runesmith 1, Runesmith 2. So you guys can see one of them is fully kitted and the other one is just like basically just a Rune of Wrath and Ruin bot. We have some missile units to deal with Shaggoths, large units, Metscores, all that kind of stuff. Slayers in the back, pretty typical. But it's a mobile Dawi army, so there's no like artillery pieces, so we can move as we please. So he actually has some Chaos Knights, he has some Hounds, chariots, yeah, a lot of chariots. So chariots are always like the bane of every dwarf player. So let's go ahead and advance over here maybe. Because if we advance over here and force the fighting, like on this part of the map, it kind of takes away the cav angles. Because then they're probably just going to engage from there. Otherwise they have to go like all the way around. But he does have a Hell Cannon too, which kind of sucks. So we're going to take some Hell Cannon punishment for sure. I guess, do we just advance on the main army? The problem is, yeah, we can advance here. That's fine. Yeah, whatever. We're just going to have to be cognizant with our Slayers to intercept those Chaos Knights and the Hounds and stuff. So we do have Miners in the back and other fodder units we can use. But yeah, Hell Cannon's missing, thankfully. It hasn't gotten any like huge impactful shots. So the first thing you want to target with missiles against Chaos is usually the Chariots. It's Chaos Knights, like, the Dwarves can fight them, you know.
Michael is figuring out where the donation button is. Michael, it's next to the emoticons, like a dollar sign.
I'm a whore for my mustache. All right, so the Slayers in the back, we're going to posh them up here. Just get them over here on the side. Those guys should be good to party. And do we have these Raiders? It looks like he's moving in on us, which is cool. So we can go ahead and start shooting at Kolak, to be honest. And with the axes, we're going to go ahead and start targeting those chariots. So we want to intercept the chariots with a high mass unit, like Thorgrim. Thorgrim is very, very good for intercepting chariots. So
Astrum, I am perfectly aware of that, but you know how you do things.
oh yeah, oh look at us just wreck those chariots, guys. That was sweet. Okay, so this is a really, really good start so far. So right now we can actually start targeting Kolak with our missiles. So we can go just switch on to him. We can just mark him with Ulthar right there. And these guys do have charge defense, but we still want to do a little bit of charging. So Slayers, you can see the Slayers are there, screening pretty effectively. Let's also get these guys here, get our Thane engaged, and basically we just want to mirror those guys. Because in the front, like, we have a scary little pocket for sure. So Thorgrim, he's a very good duelist, has amazing combat stats. So we're actually going to put him on the big scary beast guy. Use the Runes of Wrath and Ruin. We do have some Chaos Knights coming around the back here, so let's peel those guys and get our what's it called, the Grumbling Guard over there as well. We'll get the Slayers over there. And the Thunderers did kind of get jumped a little bit, but these guys have been getting their throwing axes all day. And the fact that, like, his Lord is so low already is a really, really good boon for us. So we'll get these guys engaged as well. Actually, let's pull these guys around the back. And these Thunderers, I'd love to just set them up in the pocket and have them start shooting at Thorgrim again. So let's go ahead and start throwing at these guys. And it looks like it's going pretty well. Thorgrim and the boys in the front are doing their thing. The chariots are very, very tattered. So do we want to throw? Yeah, I think we just want to keep shooting at Kolek, because if Kolek goes down, like, he won't have enough stopping power to deal with our heroic units. So we're going to use Runes of Wrath and Ruin as much as we can, and look at Kolek just taking that big beatdown. So we're going to reform our ranks here, and I guess we'll try and charge into these guys, which is, you know, not going to be fun, but we do have our firing line back online. You can see Kolek's actually routing. Our Iron Breakers are just holding that line like absolute bosses. So let's throw some charges here. And yeah, guys, I'm feeling pretty good. We have a good defensive pocket here. Our missile units are just firing freely. We have a Thane in the back who's done a pretty good job kind of mitigating, you know, a lot of the serious threats, I suppose. But those Chaos Knights are a little bit problematic, so we're going to get Thorgrim and the boys over there, and we should have a Rune of Wrath and Ruin. So let's get that going, and oh, look at those sweet blasting charges. Good. So let's keep moving our missile units to chase down Kolek, and although those Knights are a little bit precarious, but we did thankfully have some Longbeards there to intercept them. So, oh, just look at that sweet, sweet volley. Oh, man, I'm just so excited about that. Pony's... No, Pony's getting wrecked. No, Pony is he's getting put in a can right now. Look at it. All these little Dawi are just throwing axes at him. Oh. Run. Oh, kill him. Kill him, Anakin. Oh no, you got the Lord of the Storm. Okay. So we're pushing in there. The Chaos Knight's here in bad shape. The Thane actually beat back that guy, so good. The Dawi have pulled it out today, guys. I think we got this one. Kolek isn't in great shape. The only annoying thing about playing Chaos is you have to like chase after their freaking stuff in the back. So we'll get the Slayers and send them on a Mission Impossible over there. They're the fastest unit, so that'll help us end the game the quickest. So good, Anakin. Good, kill them. And our chariots here. We get these guys shooting. These guys will go in a spaghetti formation. And oh, the Chaos Warhounds. Where have they been? Were they attacking? I think they were, but the Dawi are just all angrily chasing these chariots down, which is great. So. Get the miners intercepting these guys. Let's get our guns turned on these Chaos Knights just to kind of finish those dudes off. And yeah, these guys can actually probably win against these dudes, to be honest. So I think the Slayers are like really mucked up right here. So come on, guys, go kill that Hell Cannon. What are you guys doing? Use those Dawi, those little ankles, and scurry over there. Do it. Get them. They're little stumps. I was over chasing a little bit. I got a little hard for those chariots, but victory is in our grasp. So you know what? I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, Kolek's coming in. He wants some more.
Chargeborn.
No Chargeborn. He's actually just gonna break and run. I know. Pony's sad. And let's get these guys over here. We can mark them with Ulthar. Why not?
Vanderlark asks the general public, do you guys think Turin is wearing the pants in the relationship?
Oh God.
The answer is Turin never wears pants.
Except right now. On screen.
That's what you tell them.
Good game to my opponent. That was a fun one. We can cast that later. All right. Let's do it. As long as we figure out how to upload videos. If we can't upload videos, I guess we're just streaming every day.
Oh, God.
Every single day.
That means I will have to wear pants every day, too.
You want to do this every day? I think so. You had another book in the crowd. Do you guys think Turin... Oh, yeah, it's wearing pants. Move those dwarf legs. Yeah, that was a good one, right? I'd say that went pretty well.
Stupid chair is escaping me.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Is he wearing any underwear?
Tak.
Well, that's our sweet secret.
I am. I bought them from a Chinese supermarket. You know?
The Calvin... No, it was... What was it? The Chelvin Kluin?
Yeah, how do they say that?
I think Chelvin Kluin.
Yeah. We went to this like really shitty Chinese supermarket in one of the Polish villages. And it was like... Oh, it was just so haggard. Oh, man.
You love that store.
I do. It wasn't as cheap as I thought it would be, actually. Let's do a subscriber cockfight.
Okay, so Skarsnik wears the pants, but Turin decides which one's right.
Turin.
Which one's comma right. There is an imaginary comma.
So the password, guys, is lowercase Turin, Turin, and it's Turin subfight. So. You hear that sound? No, that's the computer. It sounded like some screeching creature. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, it's the computer.
I thought you meant the freaking Karilla party.
Yeah, there's a party some of the creatures.
There's a pirate.
You're having a battle out there. All right, first two in here. Let's get her done.
Alex 13 PAO says get a mullet, please.
Mullet. I'll get a mullet. I'll do it.
What?
I'd be down for a mullet.
What?
I mean, it would be gone a day later. We got to put the big bucks on the mullet and see. Let's make sure people can join.
Oh God, Jesus.
Bretonia Air Force. Faster, steam, faster.
Yes, Vanderlark, I am a grammar Nazi, and Nazi in any in many other areas.
All right.
Jesus, I need coffee, but it's too late for coffee.
All right, we got the mighty Senior Iron Fist versus the Chosen One.
The Chosen.
So I'm gonna rejoin, guys, and
Saner.
yeah, the mighty Senior. So I'm rejoining right now. So nobody else join, please. Multiplayer battles for Flash List.
What?
Spectate Turin.
What happened?
I'm rejoining.
What happened to
the stream. I think it's just the internet on that Chinese USB stick thing. It's trolling us.
It is.
All right, we got a battle on our hand.
Oh, of course.
A mullet would be brutally sick, dude. Brutal. Totally
Savage.
brutal. All right, here we go.
Yes.
A mullet would be brutally sick. Yes, it would. Can I play Chaos? I did. I just played... Wait, no, I played Dwarves last game. And then I played Chaos the game before that. But, yeah, we'll play more Chaos tonight, guys, for sure. Hydro Franz. And then we got... Who else do we got in here? Bacon Jesus. I like that. Good.
Bacon Jesus?
Yes. And, guys, I don't have my stream blocker up right yet. I haven't set that up yet, so please just don't stream snipe. Just come on. Come on now. Don't stream snipe these guys if you're playing in the game. Chosen One and Senior. Don't look at each other's armies.
Senior never does that.
Senior's a good man. I think I played with Chosen One.
Are you drinking your tea?
Yeah, oh, the tea's gone.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think for the next stream we need to get Kielbasa. Can we go to the store and buy some? Just dangle it everywhere.
Well,
We could like string it up from the roof so it hangs by my head and I really want to do that. Like badly. Just reach over and do it. You're not amused, are you?
No.
Let's see here. Okay, time for questions. Trials of Zinch. Oh yeah, let's do an autogen after this, guys. You can't join. So usually you just go to multiplayer and you should be able to join. I'm not sure why Geltz wears a golden mask, Dimitri. That would be a good question for Italian Spartacus or the Gaibo King. They both know the lore pretty well.
What was the question?
Why Balthazar Gelt wears a mask?
Because he's ugly.
You can tell Lady Turin is tired of the Kielbasa jokes. Just to beat spammy range. I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of this shit.
See, this Hydro Franz knows what's up. He wants to see me eat it. He knows what's good in life. You know?
Oh, he likes to watch men put cylindrical shapes into their mouth and chew.
Josh knows, too, that I'm looking for more excuses to get it. Oh, can we show the letter you made?
Yes, you can, but I'm gonna blush in here.
I'll hold it back so it can't be read, like super closely. Wait, it's right behind your head. Can you grab it? Actually, hold on. Let me just scoot back.
Do it.
So, Lady Turin, actually, while we wait for this to load, she what is the language?
It's the Quenya. I mean, it's just the Tangwar alphabet, guys. You know, if you're white and nerdy, you probably recognize that this is the alphabet, which is attempting to look like Tolkien Elven alphabet, the Tangwar. So
for all you guys that need a translation of that fancy, it's basically the Tolkien alphabet. So she actually she learned to write it, and she wrote me a letter. Like this, she hand wrote this. Isn't this badass? Check that out. How does it look on stream? Can you see it?
No, I can't because the ox is slowing down.
See? Check that out. She hand wrote that. It's so cool. But we thought about someday like making these as Patreon rewards and like sending them to you guys. So let us know your thoughts on that if you would dig it. We'd like handwrite you a custom thank you letter. Once we get like fancier.
Love letter from Turin.
Just some sort of a stamp on there. So we'll go ahead and start taking a look at the army compositions, guys. So right now we have a matchup between Senior Iron Fist, who's going to be playing the Dwarves, and he's fighting against the Chosen One, who's playing Empire. So Looks like we have a very Napoleonic build from the Dawi. He has 2 cannons, both with silver chevrons. So again, he probably does that for accuracy and some other things like that. Aside from that, Dwarf Warriors in the front line. And like I mentioned in many of my casts, you don't really need like advanced infantry against the Empire. You can get away with using low tier because Empire infantry is very poor. And Dwarf Warriors, for their cost, are very strong. I mean, they have 40 melee defense, which is huge. Aside from that, in the back, great weapons. They'll be good for like dealing with cav charge, all that kind of stuff. Again, they do have charge defense against large. Grumbling Guard. He has a Dwarf Lord with the Fiery Ring, which also is very good against Empire. Backline of Thunders, and it looks like he does have the Dragonback Slayers.
Let me interrupt to just thank those guys who are saying that is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It's freaking awesome. Yes, take the compliments. Make her blush.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So the battle has begun. It looks like the cannons are actually, I'm not sure where they're shooting yet, but for the Empire player, he has a mixture of halberds and greatswords. So halberds are one of the more economical options against dwarves because, again, they have armor piercing, good stats, they can trade in long battles. And when you mix them with the Jade Wizard, they can be a pretty strong front line. So basically just a very heavy AP front line. For Cav, he does have some Empire Knights, actually. So you can see the cannons are tearing into greatswords, which is a good choice. He doesn't want to be shooting at Empire Knights. They're just such a poor quality unit. It's not really worth like shooting at, in my opinion. So in the front, he does have the Empire Captain, as well as this General of the Empire over here who are doing some work. And on the far side, he actually does have some more expensive, not more expensive, actually just more Empire Knights with some chevrons. So in the front, you could just see those cannons tearing those greatswords apart. Granted, they've only killed a few models. Oh, and it looks like I actually, did I have it on large? Oh, I think I actually did have it on large unit, like group sizes, because you can see the army sizes are a little bit bigger. I'm not sure. I didn't, greatswords don't usually come with 105, I don't think, but anyways.
Okay, ignore. Nips, it's just as simple as googling the alphabet and practicing a little bit of calligraphy, so it's easy.
In the front, you can see the greatswords are pushing in. They're also taking some fire from some of these handgunners on the high ground. The dwarves are, that is. But they're shooting against dwarf warriors, which are excellent, magnets for fire. I mean, they have bronze shields and, pretty durable with their leadership and all those other things, so... in the back, you can see the Napoleonic Dawi firing line is doing a pretty good job tearing into the front line of the Empire as they advance. And what's cool is the Empire is coming down a hill, so no matter where the dwarves are, they're going to be able to at least shoot at these handgunners in the back. And Thunders heavily outclass handgunners in like straight, firing exchange. So it looks like the dwarves have switched their cannons to target the cav in the back. Sanier needs to really, really be on top of using these Slayers to intercept these Empire Knights, because if these Empire Knights are able to get in here and like mess with these cannons, that's going to be such a bad trade. And it looks like there's a really exposed pocket here. So Sanier needs to deal with that ASAP. But it looks like he's a little bit more focused on gunning down this General of the Empire. And this is really bad for the Empire player because this General of the Empire is kind of inundated right now. He's not going to be able to like get away well. So he's going to have to pull back right now, and you guys can see he actually does do that. So, but still not before he takes a ton of damage, and that's really going to push him towards his healing cap quickly. On the far side, the Empire Knights were able to come up and around and push into those Thunders. You can see Sanier does react with these these Dragonback Slayers to chase those guys off. But there are Empire Knights on the other side who do get some good charge point over here, and they just kind of run those Thunders down. But honestly, Empire Knights have pitiful combat stats. Like, it's like in the 20s. So these Thunders in sustained combat, like after the charge bonus wears off, will be able to do pretty well for themselves.
Really look like a Jedi.
I just need like a big bathrobe, like a brown one, to walk around the house.
You can wear that fluffy bathrobe of mine, but it's like white and pink flowers.
Yeah. I don't know. It wouldn't cut it. And then just get like a stick and call it and paint it red. It looks like the Empire Knights did get a regrowth. They're sneaking around the side, and they're going to get another great charge onto these cannons. So the dwarf back line has been compromised a little bit. I would have liked to see like 1 or 2 groups of miners back here, just in like, for defense or something like that, because the back line is being pretty heavily punished. But in the front, it looks like the Dwarf Warriors are doing okay, trading somewhat efficiently with the Greatswords, despite the healing, actually. The Dwarf Lord up here actually did lay a bit of a beatdown on this Empire Captain, who's actually wavering. And he does have the Fiery Ring. I haven't seen him use it yet, and he should have some potions left as well. So let's go ahead and look around here, see what else is going on. The Dragonback Slayers are in perfect health, just kind of chasing these guys down. And in the back, you can see that this General of the Empire is also getting a little bit crunk, kind of jumping around with his little creepy claws he's got going on there. But obviously, Thunders and Dwarf Warriors are going to do very poorly against his 85 armor, I guess. That's not bad. Yeah, they'll be able to do a little bit of damage. But the Dragonback Slayers just kind of hustling around. And if they're able to pin these Knights down and do some work, that could be pretty devastating. But against Greatswords, they're really going to suffer and not do terribly well. So over here on the side, you can see these handgunners are shooting down the hill. And the Dwarven firing line is getting compromised pretty heavily. You can see these Thunders, which normally would be outclassing those handgunners. Had those Thunders been unimpeded, they would have torn those handgunners to pieces, and this would be, a very tough battle. But you know, as it stands, it's very, very even. The Chosen One doing a very good job with his Empire Knight micro, really making those guys work. And what's cool about the Empire Knights is that they do open up a ton of options for greatsword play. Because if you go greatswords and Demogryph Knights,
Good night, Vandermark.
good night, man. Good night. Thanks for joining. But if you do go greatswords and halberds and things like that, it's very tough to also afford like good quality cav. It'll be a very thin army. So Empire Knights is kind of a good solution to that. And against dwarves, you can get away with using like Varix Reavers and cheap cav because you don't have to worry about a cav fight. So you can kind of just do as you please. But the General of the Empire are very low, but it looks like the dwarves are just taking too many losses at this point. The Dwarf Lord actually took quite a bit of a beating from the Empire Captain in the front line as well as the Greatsword. So looks like that might be all she wrote for the Mighty Seigneur. Not 100% sure. There could still be some sort of a miracle victory. The dwarves do have 380 troops left to the 660, about 660 of the Empire player, but he just has such a healthy firing line up here, just kind of shooting down the hill, and he has his Jade Wizard in good shape, and has too many greatswords to deal with, and it looks like that's going to be all she wrote for the Mighty Jawi. So well played to both Seigneur and Iron Fist and Chosen One. I really liked the Chosen One's micro with his Empire Knights. That was really solid. So awesome work, man. But again, aside from that, a very like meta build, very good against dwarves. I mean, everything has armor piercing. You have armor piercing and you have mobility, the two hard counters. There's no fat on this build whatsoever. One thing I would have liked to see is maybe Sterling's Revenge or the Silver Bullets, or I don't know, they're both good choices, but aside from that, great build. The Dwarf build was good too. Dwarf Warriors are fine for the front line. I would have liked to see the, not the Gremlin Guard, but maybe some more Longbeards with great weapons. 4 Thunders can work, but 4 Thunders and 2 Cannons is so much to protect. That's so much to protect. So that would be like my only criticism. So well played. So we're gonna jump into another quick battle, guys, and we'll try and get some fun stuff going. What's going on in chat?
Look at me saying fun stuff.
Fun stuff going on.
Is Papa Turin the caring, loving type or the brutal, mean type?
Dude, this guy with all the questions tonight. Which Norskin legendary lord? Wulfric for sure will be more popular.
Dodge that one.
Well, that's for you to answer.
Well, I guess that depends on the mood.
There you go. There you go. Do it.
Do it.
Tell him. What other?
Yes, DJ Maladron PT. This is Lady Turin in the background. Also, he's saying, "Hey Turin, hey Turin."
Yeah. And guys, we will be streaming on Sundays and again too. So maybe we'll do a stream tomorrow night and Sunday. Fuck it, you know. Let's go big. Big money, big business. Yeah, new shop in here.
That means I will have to wash my hair.
Yeah. Not at all. All right, who's next? But it really depends on how my hands are, just to be real. Okay, so what did you guys want to see? What was everyone demanding?
Autogen, autogen, autogen.
Autogen?
Beastman next, autogen.
I failed you, Napoleon. I'm sorry. Autogen? Yes, Throg is going to have big healing for sure. Okay, so we're going to do an autogen. And do you want to do autogen greenskins? Yeah? Okay, guys, ready? Autogen. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's an ugly freaking army. Holy shit. A Goblin Great Shaman. The Goblin Big Boss. At least he's on a wolf. We got some Orc Board Chariots. We got some Night Hoppers. We got some Trolls. We got the Teeth Robbers. All right. All right.
Chosen of Corn is asking, what happened to Lord/Hero only battles Turin?
I did a couple, but didn't get a ton of demand from that. You know, people didn't seem terribly excited about it. I mean, I put one up and it got like, you know, mixed reviews.
Nips, we are in Central European time zone, so it's GMT +1, so it's 11:51 p.m. right now. Someone's yelling KRELL.
I already played 2 KRELL games.
John Boom asked, how good is your computer? Dude, it's lit.
It's a fucking monster. It has a GTX 1080. It has an i7 new generation processor.
Ryan is being sarcastic. He says, keep it going.
Keep it going.
I think he's waiting for you.
It's going. It's doing. This is an autogen cast, by the way, guys. For anybody that's just joining the party.
There's a question about Norska.
Norska?
I told you how to pronounce it correctly. Norska.
Norska? Is that how it is?
Jävla skit.
I honestly think Scandinavian Huntsman, that Wulfric is going to be glass cannony. He's going to have very low armor, so he's going to be susceptible to burst. He'll have good combat stats. He'll have very high melee attack with okay melee defense, like probably 30, with 70 or 80 melee attack. He's going to have Effigy of the Get type ability. They said that on the stream. And he's gonna be a glass cannon. Like if you let him just get gunned down or shot or isolated, he's gonna go down hard, like for sure. Throg is probably gonna be the safer pick because he has regeneration, and anything with regeneration is like automatically viable, except regular trolls, which just their leadership is so poor. It's like, but Throg is gonna have better leadership because he's like intelligent. That's kind of the thing. So.
Austin Lovin says, disappointing play from the Dowie. Almost no micro, it seems. Well, Austin Lovins, hop in and play yourself.
The Dowie, he had good micro, but he just went very Napoleonic. And the issue with that is that you have so much to defend in the back line that it's like, it becomes very like stressful. So, oh my god, this build is so freaking haggard. This has got to be one of the worst auto gens I've gotten in a while. Greenskin auto gens are always the most haggard for sure. Next to Empire. We have 2 trolls, and we're facing Empire. And a Goblin Great Shaman. Look at this little shit. Does he even have stock? Or is he just... No, he's just going to get killed. No, it's not Skarsnik. And, okay, so... Oh, there's just too much stuff to handle here. Okay, so these guys are good. Let's actually put these guys back here on guard duty.
Cocky lady Turin. No, I'm not cocky.
We're going to put him here.
He calls it sassy.
It's just sassy. Duck. All right, so let's get 2 firing squads here. So we'll get 1 right here. We'll get the orcs over here on the far side. Oh man, this is gonna be a massacre. And then
Italian Spartacus. I'm actually going to stream tonight. Do it, Ryan.
Ryan's gonna stream.
Yeah, Ryan's gonna stream. He says he's gonna play Diablo and hang out with you. But then he's tempted to do a bunch of haggard KRELL builds.
KRELL's fun. I mean, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but you know, it's cool nonetheless. All right, it's time. We're taking the auto-generated hordes. Look at this glorious beast of war. This guy needs to be in group 4. So guys, you usually hide nasty skulkers because Empire Cav will run in there thinking it's free, and then these little trolls are waiting with their prison shanks. You know. So we'll see how it goes.
Gobo Doggo army.
The what?
The Gobo Doggo army.
It is. It's glorious. It's glorious. Alright, so let's advance, I guess. Screw it. And the Hammer of Gork can start moving up as well.
Gobo Doggo go go bobo.
Just all these sounds. This build almost looks like it was planned. Almost. Just with the symmetry of it.
Ryan, when are you going to play stream shirtless?
Yes, Ryan, do it. Do it. We might actually be okay here, believe it or not.
What?
With this
no,
with this like terrible build we have. It might work. We'll see. Cuz we have the trolls, we have trolls for great swords, okay. And we have our little it's time to rob some teeth, boys. We're going in hard. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, just get peppered, bro. Yes, ready? Da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Oh yeah, get massacred.
Oh, Ryan, he's gonna get so inked so hard.
Yeah.
I don't even know. What do you mean?
I'm scared. What's happening?
What is happening? Ryan says he's gonna go with you. You can hold hands.
Okay, good. I feel better now.
Roman always says, man, Turin looks like a bearded bishop.
A bearded bishop?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, that's funny. Neither do I really.
But the Gobo Dogo Gogo Bobo still goes on. Oh my god, I snowed at myself.
Did you get all excited?
I did.
Oh yeah, it's time. It's Gotham's Reckoning. Okay, so now we want to use the Itchy Nuisance now that the fighting in the front line is done. We'll pull this guy back.
Ryan, what tattoos are you gonna get? Like butterfly tramp stamps?
Yes, intercept them. Do it, kill them. Oh, the Squig Hoppers are not listening. Get back here and help. The Squigs are out of control. Ooh, they're doing a good job back here, though. We actually got into the back pretty efficiently. Oh, we broke those guys. Hell yeah. Things are actually going okay with this auto-gen, guys. I don't know what's happening. Let's get on these spears. Screw it. Screw it. And these stupid Demogryph Knights are just running rampant in my back line, though. Just cackling at my misfortune. He says, oh no, he's found the Goblin Big Boss.
No, our landlord is cackling.
I know, he's like, I hope they like their shit internet. Have fun. Let's get this guy. Oh my god, did he rout my lord already? Jesus, he's just gooning me. I gotta run through here, guys. So let's cast Gorkle Fix It to slow this guy down.
Ryan, are you referring to my own Lord of the Rings tramp stamp? He says, yeah, Nick and I will get matching Lord of the Rings tattoos. One ring to rule them all. Tiny, what? No, runes, the runes? Oh no, that runs down his hand over my ass, and then in the darkness bind them.
In the darkness, bind them. So guys, it's actually going pretty good right now. Like, our missiles are doing well, our trolls are even doing well. We got the nasty skulkers in here now, so we can smoke bomb these guys and snare them down. Just keep shooting in there. Like, this is awesome actually. Our Goblin Great Shaman escaped. Our Teef robbers are robbing Teef. You know, what more can you ask for in life? Get back there, rob some more Teef. Oh, this. Do it. Oh, the flagellants have caught me though. But the balance of power is starting to shift in our favor actually, which is good. So do we want to use any other? Oh, I forgot about my chariots for the longest time. Let's have them go ride down those flagellants. And the trolls are back, so let's have them go here. The trolls. The boys are back in town. I love it.
I know that tickles your bro side.
It does. I love it. My haggard American bro side. Doc. Yes, do it. Do it, Anna. Anakin.
Come on, you haven't pulled that off even.
I know, I keep forgetting. Oh, did we?
Oh, you're forgetting about me.
No,
I see how that is. I see how that is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay, we got the chariots in. The orc boar chariots are doing good. Oh, look at the little squigs. Anna, look, it's your favorite. Look, it's the squiglings and the boarlings. Yes. It's just cute overload.
See, this is why I wanted to play green skins, but we're like, yeah, too difficult.
They're not too difficult. They're just like very intensive, I suppose. And it's kind of annoying, like when you're first learning. Oh no, my Goblin Great Shaman, I forgot about him. That's nay good.
Tomorrow we're gonna learn how to help like squigs in the yard, and I hope that later to watch is stopping.
They'll be waiting. Just the Polish guard. All right, so let's go ahead and set these guys up here. It looks like we secured our back line, so we can just start shooting over here. Oh no, we still have ammunition. Good. Okay. So my Goblin Great Shaman broke, but his lord's about to break due to army losses. So, yeah. So we actually won a pretty good little auto-gen cast here, guys, on ladder against the mighty Goblin Crackhead, as his name is, I believe. Oh, guys, the Teef robbers have been just putting in work back here. You guys ready for this? Look how rabid those wolves look when they run. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh, just straight massacring. Yes, good. Get them. Looks like that's it. Army losses, boys.
Orange, he's been literally, like, since he thought that up yesterday or 2 days ago, he's been like literally, do it, Anna, kin.
Yeah, for any of you guys that don't know, Lady Turn's name is Anna. So. And look at them feasting, the squigs. Look how happy that.
A dork with a fork, which does anal cork. Anal cork was my addition to that chain.
That sounded pretty pretty wild.
It does.
Okay, so make archive unlisted.
Thief, robot.
I don't speak Polish. No, I know a few words. That's about it.
Hydro France. I have to go Anna and Turin. Having a festival tomorrow. Have a great stream. See you next time. Love your vids. Well, bye, Hydro France. Hope to see you next time.
Take care. Cheers, man. Cheers. Gobbo chariots are bad, so no one ever. That actually worked pretty well. Not gonna lie.
From all the things that never happened.
Like, that was like a good Empire army. Like, look at it. Versus this heap of shit. And it actually did pretty good.
Ryan, get a picture of Roy Orbison on your ass.
All right, I'm gonna save that. I forgot to save that game, so I'm gonna go into my replay folder and save that real quick, if you guys don't mind. All right, replays, and we want to save. Copy.
That's not huge of a visual delay.
Let's do it. Yeah, it's about 20 seconds. It's probably the same as it was when I was casting before.
Wow, Black Iron Battles. I am not gonna read that aloud.
Yeah,
But yes, he does.
You know Black Iron, right? His wife's Polish.
Is
yeah,
his
that's
name Cody?
That's the bro.
Cody?
It's the bro. I was telling you about my homie. He was telling me about the mountain cheese.
Well, Cody.
Be right back, guys. Anna will entertain you.
Let me just say that he recently learn how to say thank you for something in Polish. So we were walking and suddenly he bursts out like Anna, dzięki za seks. So you can figure it for yourselves. Gork and Mork do a cork with a fork and a fork. Oh, this is... Honey, Way Watcher, Scandinavian huntsman begs for a Way Watcher. Where I'm from, Molly Caddy, I am from a little... I'm not even sure how to classify that. Let's say I'm from a forest close to Warsaw. And yeah, you say you've been to Lublin, Katowice and Krakow. I like Krakow. Yeah, and Lublin Old Town is amazing. Yeah, that's very true. And I'm Balvin, love Polish food. Oh, don't get Turin started on dumplings. Don't get Turin started on dumplings.
Yes.
Turin should get "Do It" tattooed on his knuckles on both hands.
That's actually a really good idea.
That's a good idea.
Or can we just get Palpatine tattooed on my back? Like his creepy old man face? You like that? I like that idea.
Yeah, that turns me on. Oh, you didn't bring anyone? Anyone?
You want? Well, you can't have these ones, can you? The dark. Oh, you don't like the dark chocolate ones.
I don't like the dark chocolate.
Want me to go get yours?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be back.
Scandinavian huntsman, don't worry. I'm reminding him about that Way Watcher build. Don't worry. Sverige stands strong. Is Turin doing another battle? Yes, he is.
Here you go, darling.
Thanks. Did you lick that?
No.
This looks licked.
I didn't lick it. Yeah.
My
So someone wants me to use Way Watchers? Is that what you said?
what the Way Watchers build?
I don't even know what that is. Maybe it's actually Wood Elf.
What?
Well, Way Watchers are a Wood Elf unit, but I'll try. Yeah.
But like a half an hour ago, you said you're not even good with Way Watchers build, and
Yeah,
now
I'm-
you say
well,
you don't know what that
I meant
is.
to. I meant to say like not good with Way Watchers. They're just. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Conquistadors, you behave, or I'm gonna spank your furry ass.
I am the Senate.
Turin is munching but not eating.
I had pierogi for dinner.
Yeah, exactly. Mo.
I did. I actually did.
Yes, Niemand, I paint.
Palpatine on the other. Oh shit! He already picked an army.
Very amateurishly. I'm not even sure what other.
Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I guess I'll just pick Beastman. He already locked in. Oh. Okay, I have a little bit of time. So Beastmen versus Wood Elves. Okay, so just a bunch of gore herds. Got it. We'll get one best gore. We're gonna get a lot of times when people pick this faction, like I don't know what they're actually doing because that's like the default one. So I assume he was just like that's why I hadn't picked my army yet. So that should be fine. Fate of Buna is not that great against Wood Elves, to be honest, but we'll just get it anyways. We'll get Soul Blight also. And we have so much more money. We'll get a Gorble, I guess. Al Gorble. I love that. It's so funny.
You made Scandinavian Huntsman sad.
Why did I make him sad?
Because he wants the Way Watcher build.
Well, we can't do it. I didn't want to do a mirror. Mirrors are really boring to watch. Okay. Let's see how this goes. This is a pretty janky build, but it has Morker, so it must be okay at least. Okay. I got the Staff of Ruinous Corruption at least.
Ultrasoul, there is no KRELL because KRELL is on a runaway.
I already played KRELL 3 times on stream.
Turin is less Palpatine and more Obi-Wan Kenobi's cousin. That's actually a good one.
Yeah. I could be Obi-Wan. I'll dress as him on stream and just say shitty lines from the Old Republic. Not Old Republic, the...
We can use our bed sheets, honestly.
I'm just gonna look like Jesus if I have bed sheets on. Just like a white robe. Just
well,
like...
then at least I'm gonna get some wine, which I got denied today.
Yeah. We had the good wasn't that Greek wine we had?
Yeah.
In the name of the Dawi, I just like do Haggard Warhammer Jesus stuff. Oh man. All right, guys. While we load in, I'll take some questions. I'm getting tired, so I might just fall asleep.
See?
And I have to go to work tomorrow. So what am I doing here?
You threw a tantrum.
It's only 12:51. You're good, man. Already looks like Jesus. Use the Force. I will, man. I will. In your honor.
Obi-Wan and you're Obi too.
Yeah. I'm Obi too. I'm just the shitty knockoff. So you can't afford Ewan McGregor. You just forget me. Okay. Goreherds are really good against Wood Elves, guys. Like they're incredibly strong. High combat stats against light armor is recipe for success. But it's good to bring like one Bestigor just in case. It gives you a little bit more like.
Normally, Caddy, I don't drink vodka because.
Because yeah. Let's have one big goon squad this game. I don't know how this is gonna go. I haven't played this matchup in a while. Okay, so we got them ready to go, and let's do it. Oh, the Wood Elves is hiding up in the trees. Go figure. Yeah. Yeah, suffering. Okay, we're going. We're doing it to it. We got Wildwood Rangers, actually, which are not very good against the Goreherds. So far, it looks like it. Huh?
This is our ox.
We're playing against an ox?
No, this is our ox in the corner. This all tired.
Oh, you mean the Beastman icon? Yeah, it totally is. Oh, what the hell is this? We have like some like deep Vanguard action going on.
Nips, Rakia isn't a Polish drink. I believe Rakia is most typical in Bulgaria, but I might be wrong.
Didn't I bring the Staff of Ruinous Corruption? Did they get... Oh, okay, I still have it. I was like looking.
Thank you, Titanic Tuna. He says my thumbnails are epic.
They're the best ones by far. My thumbnails suck in comparison.
I would have drawn one for today, but he didn't want to share the mouse.
I didn't want to wait. I had to get to you guys before you fell asleep. Okay. Are these Deepwood Scouts just alone? There's got to be Wild Riders waiting with these guys. Okay, well, let's get in there and see what's going on.
Harambo, actually, he's slave driving me to start the channel, but it's gonna be our conjoined channel. We're gonna run it together. Yeah,
we're gonna talk about like horror movies and mythology and all that kind of stuff. Well, we'll let you guys know. We'll do like an announcement video. All the stuff that makes you want to do it. Okay, here we go. We're pushing in. He probably has Wild Riders hiding here. This is obviously a bait. I mean, if he's not baiting me here, then I don't know what his grand plan is.
Cody, no, I haven't taken him to the mountains yet.
Oh, he just gave up. Damn.
So it's you.
No, I think the Deepwood Scout ambush didn't work. Like I had all these mobile units, so he just when I compromised him, he just quit.
He was just yeah.
He just said, "Yeah, I'm done." Yeah, that's all he had. So his whole ambush was for naught. Yeah, it's okay. I understand. I mean, because at that point it's just a massacre.
Corn porn with corn, and the jacket is torn.
All right, I can dig that.
Yeah, still I say gobo doggo. Why is that so funny?
The doggo?
Go bobo doggo.
I don't know what's happening.
Well, anyway, Cody, I wanted to take him to Bieszczady, which you probably know where that is.
Hey, W Badger. I recognize you, man. Let's have a good game, shall we? He's playing the Beasts, so who do I want to play? What do you guys want to see?
Scarsnake.
Let's see. Milk for the cornflakes. Helman Gorst. Maybe we have Minotaurs, Mom. The Force worked. Let's see. Dawi Rune Rush. We already did the Dawi, though. Dawi vs. Beastman is pretty fun, though. Although they just bring a ton of chariots. And oh, he's playing Chaos, actually.
Minotaurs are wanted.
Minotaurs? Okay, that's fine. We can play the Beastman. Hopefully, he's probably in chat. He knows. The boy knows. The boy is gonna watch. Let's go ahead and get. Let's get a little Lord Death action in here.
Corn does anal cork with mork and cork with a pork. I would say he does that with a fork, but whatever you say, man.
There's Minotaurs. You guys happy? Sure hope so.
Scarsnake for sure.
You guys want to just get a giant and just have a big derpy build?
Kimochi90 asks, what's your opinion on Norska?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Are you ready for the big mammoth?
I'm so excited to just run over the
So ready.
I'm so they're going to be my favorite faction, I think, even after the second game comes out. I'm so freaking excited for that. I mean, Wolfric is like, I'm so excited to use him and Throg. This is a very weird build, guys, so don't put too much credence on it. We got Minotaurs with great weapons, which are actually a really good hard counter to Shaggus. But if he's watching the stream, then he could hard counter me very easily. But we'll get to the bottom of it now. The meta build against Beastmen is Shaggus. So, since when is Khorne into Slaanesh stuff? I have no idea. Let the boy watch.
You let the boy watch.
What's your opinion on Norska? Dude, of course I'm ready for the big mammoth. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. It's happening. It's going to be a great time. Since when is Khorne into Slaanesh stuff? I really want the Chaos expansion to come out so we can start getting like god-specific units like Nurgle troops and all that kind of stuff.
I thought you were going to say that you are really into Slaanesh stuff.
Slaanesh is scary. My favorite of the gods is probably the Nurgle. The Nurgle.
Good night, Greek guy.
Farewell, our mighty Greek friend. Thank you for all the great questions that were totally relevant to the game. It was awesome. How's the audio quality, guys? Let me know if it's good. I'm going to make probably at some point, I don't know when, I'm going to make a video about KRELL, talking about him and his matchups and all that kind of stuff.
He says, night, night, you epic couple.
Thanks, man. Thank you. And
High five me, epic husband. That was feeble, but you'll do
well, I kind of was doing it blind, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was a good effort. All right, so let's go ahead and get our army set up. So the Gores in the front. Best of Gores, we're just going to kind of mix in them. Because, again, it's good to mix and match your formations like this because you never know how your opponent's going to deploy. So this is usually the safer bet. So let's go ahead and set up these guys across the back here like so. Because we're just going to march down. It's chaos, so they're not going to like troll us on the high ground.
Ryan is buying you the 40k rulebook for your birthday.
Oh, goodness. The goodies. We'll give you the address, man. And Anna and I will go. We'll begin our studies. So when we come back, you'll have some good competition. Talk.
Oh, here's Nevada 2217.
What's going on, Nevada? Welcome back, man. We just moved to Poland. I know you've probably been because we usually see you on Discord, but so the Minotaurs with great weapons are designed to counter Shaggots and big scary things.
John Boom, actually, computer hardware is more expensive in Poland than in the US.
Yeah, we had that fun surprise.
Which is absolutely surprising, but this is how it is.
Everything else is cheaper, though, for the most part. Right? I would say so. So we do have the great weapons, which are going to be very good against both Chaos Knights, as well as... He brought Chaos Spawn. Interesting. So, Chaos Spawn... Is that what's going on in chat right now?
Yes, this is exactly what's going on in chat.
Chat is just anarchy tonight.
This sounds like Turin in the toilet.
Oh yes, of course. You're just making things up now. Yeah. Does he have a bunch of Marauders? I think he does. All right, and Chariots coming in the front. Okay, cool. Well, we'll get the great weapons on the Chariots. We'll get these guys engaged like so. We'll get the Giants marching in there as well to deal with the Chaos Spawn. And all right, so these best scores can go up and around. These spears, we can set up a bit of a shield wall over here. So. All right, I think everything's going to code. Let's make sure to get Morker engaged in the front line. And the Giants, obviously, are just going to lay an absolute smackdown on those guys. But does he have any expensive troops? He has Aspiring Champions. He has Chaos Warriors with great weapons. So let's go ahead and Fade Abino those Chaos Warriors. And we want to get these guys engaged as well. So we're just going to pull them in. Actually, let's get them against those Forsaken. So we have our Spear Wall here, so that's pretty solid. We've intercepted those guys. The Minotaurs with great weapons just wrecked those Chariots. So we're going to detach them now and go after those guys. And the Giants can just keep working on these guys in the middle here. So great. Morker is in good shape. He's fighting, which is always important here. And we probably want to pull our caster back because he's taking a ton of damage. And let's see if there's... does he have a caster of any sort? So, oh, his caster's up in the air. That's right. So we're just going to send our Giant after Sigvald. Minotaurs over here did kind of get surrounded a little bit. So we're going to pull them back. And let's pull some of these Gores to kind of, tie these guys up. Because Minotaurs aren't, like, great at, like, just taking a ton of damage. Definitely not good at that. So Morker over here, we want to get him over on the main battle, I think, but we're just going to kind of keep working on Sigvald a little bit. We can just start Spirit Leeching him, to be honest, because the Giant will get through to Sigvald. I mean, Sigvald's durable, but okay, great. So the Minotaurs here can just go after the Giants, And let's do that. And another Fate of Buna. I should have saved the Fate of Buna for those guys, but, you know, can't win them all, guys. So Morker and the Giant are just going to work on those. And I totally forgot about these troops I had in auxiliary, so we're going to pull those guys back here. Minotaurs are good against Chaos. Like, look, they just beat the brakes off these Chaos Knights, like, really aggressively. And the Spears are actually holding against Forsaken, which is very unusual. But this Giant, we want to just kind of keep pathing after the mighty Sigvald. Morker, we do have the Chaos Summons now, so things are about to get real crunk up in here for my opponent. You guys can see the balance of power is already starting to shift in my favor, I would say. We don't want to overchase those guys, so we're just going to switch to Sigvald, and our Death Sorcerer, unfortunately, looks like he did get routed, so we'll just use these troops on the far side to, like, help out the ones that we forgot about. And do we have Spirit Essence of Chaos? We do, but I don't think there's any targets that are quite low enough. But look at Sigvald just getting hunted. It's just so brutal. So we'll jump on Sigvald, but we're actually going to run back and through. And these Chaos Spawn, we're going to use them to intercept the Hounds, because Hounds lightly armored, good targets for Chaos Spawn. And we don't want the Hounds to surround my my Minotaur. So now we're going to turn and re-engage. We'll get this Giant coming after Sigvald, and Morker can come over here as well. So we do have that Spirit Essence still, which is going to be really strong. So these Bestigors, we'll get them re-engaging. And do I have anything routing up in the hills? I do. So let's get those guys back down here. And I really want to get that Spirit Essence target. So, oh, baby. Oh, baby, a triple. So we're going to get the Hounds right there. And that's going to be a nice Spirit Essence right there. So it's just going to pop those guys. Entire group of Hounds gone. And we get a rear charge on our opponent because of it. So things are looking up in the world, I would say. You know, it's pretty solid. So yeah, I think most of our opponent's forces are collapsing at this point. It was a good battle. The Minotaurs, again, pretty big performers. They did well. I mean, they have most of their models left, and Sigvald is just getting put in a trash can pretty hard. So let's send those guys over there. So
it's where he belongs.
it's where he belongs with no pads on, with his ass. He has assless chaps on. Sigvald, have you never noticed that? No, well, kind of. If you look close and really get in there. It's very important stuff. When you want to give high quality commentary, you have to know these things. All right, so we're gonna take the beasts over there to go help out, and then we're just gonna leave the Giant to just beat down Sigvald. That should be more than enough. Like, you don't need all the stuff surrounding him. It's basically wasteful. But the Minotaurs can go over here and run down these Chaos Warriors real quick. We'll give you guys a nice cinematic shot of that. But yeah, I mean, he has his caster and a few other things, but Sigvald's about to die to Morker and the Giant. So, oh yeah, it's time, boys. It's time. Come and get it. Oh, look at that. Look at that sweet, sweet Minotaur beatdown. Oh, look at the epic pause, too. Come on. You can do it. Fight the good fight. So we got in there. We took those guys out. Right now, we just need to get... I mean, he still has a pretty strong pocket, but Sigvald's dead now. So, I mean, I don't see how he's going to regroup at this point, especially with all these angry-ass Minotaurs running around. So we'll get them going on this this big, scary death caster over here. We do have the Giant. Giants are good against Chaos. Chaos doesn't have missiles, so any faction without missiles, big units are going to be better against. So, I mean, that's why Giants are really good against vampires and things like that. So, cool. So that's it. That's all she wrote. So, Beast. We can call it Beast Cast. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Let me take a break to read chat. Turin, are you going to go on stream Vid Rampage when Norska releases? Yeah, for sure. I do live in a forest and our internet is terrible, but like I said before, the assless chaps is what makes or breaks certain factions. That was you, Professor Pone. That's right. Oh man, we haven't been to the Krakow Museum, Black Iron. I literally got to Poland on like July 7th, and we had like a horrible flu for like a week, so both of us were like decommissioned for the most part. So it was rough. It was rough, but you know what? We're good. We're good. We're doing it. I know we are doing it. What time is it right now? 1?
Late.
No, I think we can do another game. We'll do one more.
Oh, I think it's way past your bedtime.
Yeah. The pierogi fueled me. You fed me.
What bills are you paying that you're saying? Yeah.
What bills do you pay? That was brutal. It was a good game though. We do have Discord. Italian Spartacus can probably link it to you guys because we share one. So, yeah, cool. Good game too.
Purring.
This...
Turin, can you be purring?
Can I purr? No, I can't purr. This might be our last game, guys. Anna and I are gonna go watch American Gods, right?
No, we're finishing that horror movie which I started yesterday.
But American Gods.
But the new Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but I'm so behind on Game of Thrones. I just want to read the book before. Oh, we're fighting against Six Pack. Is it beer or is it rippling muscles? You may never know. What do you guys want to see? What would be the people's choice? Let's see. We can do Wood Elves. That's fine. I like that. I like it. I like it, George. So let's get the missile lady up on the flying bird. We'll get a spell singer with life. We'll put it on the ground probably, because they're fast enough that you can scurry away from those things. Do I want to get a unicorn? Yeah, unicorns are super. No, they're actually unicorns are slower. I thought they were faster. I guess the mighty elven steed. We get some eternal guards in the front line, like so. We'll get some. Actually, I don't like regular war dentures. We'll get 2 Azrai spears for the back line, I think. We'll get Way Watchers in Starfire shafts, and I really don't like Wood Elf Cav versus Empire for some reason. I feel like we just get Hawk Riders. That's the way to do it. And is that enough missile play? What do you think, Anna? Are you satisfied with this build?
No.
Yeah.
See you, Scandinavian Huntsman. Take care.
Adios, my friend. It's a bit of a weird build, but I think it'll work. All right, let's do it to it. We're doing it, boys. 2 groups of Deepwood Scouts. Chaos Guide, yeah, just been busy, just moving and stuff. Haven't had a time to really get like balls deep, and I can't really decide on the format, but.
Oh, he had time to get balls deep.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh, I'm so hilarious.
That was pretty good. I liked it.
How can I even?
Good night, man. Take care. But yeah, so we're getting in there. We're about to have some fierce cockfights here in a moment. No Wood Elf Cav versus Empire Cav. They got wrecked. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Conquistador 100%. It's a horrible matchup. So you just get Hawk Riders because they can outrun pretty much everything the Empire has in the air, and they can also fight. Like they're very strong, especially with a Glady kind of mixed in there. So let's get our front line set up like so. And good. Azrai Spears are really good backliners against the Empire, actually. So we're going to get these guys like so, these guys like so, and the... Hey, oh, hopefully he's still here for the Deepwood Scouts. He wanted those, and I brought them. You know? Our Scandinavian friend.
Huh?
They were asking for the Deepwood Scouts build, and it's here now. The fire rises.
Well, that's too bad.
It's too late. Oh, it's too late. We failed, Aki.
No, Mr. Quince, he's not in Belgium right now. He's in Poland. That's a European country. Not so far from Belgium.
It's close.
It's close.
Yeah, tak. I have no idea. Americans don't understand anything about geography. Like most Americans don't even know where their states are. Like if you ask them like where a state is relative to another one.
Where you have it a little easier with California.
Yeah. We're California. We don't need anything else. Okay. So we do have the Earthblood, Regrowth, pretty standard healing kit.
Dimitri has a question. Hey, Turin, are you gonna marry your girlfriend at some point?
Talk. Of course. Yes. Come now.
By the way, I'm his fiancé.
Yes. Now you know. The plot
The more
thickens.
you know.
Okay, what is he? Oh, the mighty Empire with the Knights of the Blazing Sun. So a very cool build. What we want to do is force the fight right here. This is like perfect because we have like a whole spear wall to just do as we please. He does have a General of the Empire up alone in the air that we might be able to goon actually. So, but we want to intercept the Knights of the Blazing Sun with the Hawk Riders. That would be the best case scenario for sure. So we're gonna get these guys like so. Yeah, that's perfect right there. And he comes to meet us head on in battle. And it looks like he's moving some crossbows, but we're just gonna start working on the Tattersouls. I mean, they have very low armor, they're squishy, so Hawk Riders don't do the most missile damage, even though their missile damage strength or whatever is good. It's still not the best. So let's see if we can get like a few model kills here just from a few volleys. That would be nice. So we're shooting in there, but we're just about in range for him, so we're gonna pull back right now because it's not worth losing Hawk Riders for that shit.
Live stream the wedding.
Live stream. Who's gonna cast it?
I know, Ryan.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
No, but Ryan has to
Be Gollum.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need the Gollum.
There you go. Ryan, I'm not sure if you're aware, but on our Lord of the Rings wedding, you're actually gonna run around half naked in that Gollum ride, and there is no way out of that. And I'm really hoping that you're going to.
It's happening.
And get Thorgrim to be the priest.
Hiking the Grudge Bearer. Oh, the range on that is shorter, isn't it? So right now, guys, we're just kind of poking and harassing because if he wants to sit here, the Wood Elves will like have the advantage here. So, ooh, we get a pretty good Kernus in there. That actually killed 3 models. So you can see my opponent's advancing now, which is exactly what we want. Like we want to make him advance because you can see he's actually lost quite a few flagellants already. So definitely a good. We can just sit on the high ground, outmaneuver his missiles, just keep harassing. Because we have this like sweet spot right here, and I don't want to like mess up my formation. Though what we'll do is we'll run these guys up and start doing some skirmishing with our glade guards and stuff. These guys we're going to keep a little further back and take off fire at will, and we're going to save them for like special occasions. So just going to keep dumpstering these flagellants. Like we'll sit here all day and you know, do some good work. And you see the missile troops have kind of starting to push up to threaten us a little bit, so we can simply just fall back. And we do have our glade homies up here. Does he have any great swords? I don't think he does. So we're just going to shoot here, and with this group, we're just going to shoot here. So flagellants will do pretty well against a lot of our missiles. So the Hawk Riders and the guys, we're going to go over here, try and intercept the Knights of the Blazing Sun. So these guys are going to get worked on a little bit for sure. What does he have? Sigmar's Son, swordsman across the front line. But yeah, you can see those Tattersouls are not happy at all about this situation. And we'll have another Arrow of Kernus relatively shortly. So you can see the General of the Empire kind of hanging over here, so we can go ahead and start poking him a little bit. I'm A-okay with that. But we're going to try and Arrow of Kernus him, actually. That's kind of going to be the long-term game plan here. So we're going to run our missiles back here, and we're taking a little bit of fire on our Glady, which was sloppy. I should have been paying attention. That should never be that free. So looks like he's using a Flaming Sword of Ruin to give him fire damage, but we're just going to run away as soon as that business starts happening. So our missile troops are running back. We're going to have an engagement here in the front, which should go well for us, I would say, because his guys are very, very beat up here. So let's go ahead and take this time to kind of push forward and intercept all these guys in the front. Eternal Guards will trade, you know, okay with swordsmen, so not concerned about that really. So great. So let's go ahead and start shooting in here, and we'll just keep shooting at, you know, whatever troops we can get. And oh, this is actually really good. So we have a isolated situation with his Bright Wizard here, so we can probably honestly use an Arrow of Kernus, shoot him with the Way Watchers, all those other units, and do some serious work. So we're going to pull our Azurai Spears up. I don't think he does have some tricky business coming over on the far side. So you can see there's some Reichsguard over there that did get the Vanguard deployment. So we're just kind of poking at his hero right now, which is great. So let's go ahead and start shooting this guy, and we're going to go ahead and play of an Athrama him. We're going to do that, and then we're going to get all our missiles and start shooting him here, and of course get our Way Watchers online there. So he's going to start taking some fat DPS, guys. Like, that's going to be brutal. Oh, look at that burst. That is so fat. So we're going to cast a fat overcasted heal right here, and you can see his Lord is not happy at all about this. Like, he's 1 or 2 more volleys, he might actually go down here. Like, and that's even with the potions popped and like everything else. So the Knights of the Blazing Sun are coming in, so we're going to intercept pretty hard right here. And man, this fire is just a firing squad, just putting this guy in the can, and he's wavering even. So we're just going to go and do our best to kind of you know, polish him off. And let's look for those Zentler's Reichsguard. So we're going to pull these guys back to the missiles and hopefully be able to hold.
No, Roman, I was just longingly staring at the ceiling. And Mr. Yup asks, how is your company?
It's okay. It's doing its thing. It's seen better days, but you know, it's oh, he actually snuck back here with some calves, so very, very clever creature. So the Hawk Riders and the boys and my Glady are gonna just jump in the back and you know, start tearing into some of his missiles and other guys like that. So these Deepwood Scouts, we need to go ahead and shoot here, and these guys need to intercept these guys here. So we'll also get our caster there to help out. We're going to use Regrowth in the front line, I think, or do we want to use it on the Hawk Riders? Probably on the Hawk Riders. So the Azurai Spears actually get a great engagement here. So yeah, even if we have to use the missiles to pin these guys down, that's totally fine. So let's get these guys back here as well. And in the back, we did okay. Oh, I totally forgot about those guys he had back there. Where did these guys come from, these Reichsguard? But anyways, let's go ahead and pull back here. It looks like the Hawk Riders do actually rout. So we're going to pull back and see if we can escape this situation. But I think it's going pretty well for my frontline engagement. Azurai Spears are tearing apart his cab in the back pretty efficiently, I would say. And these Glade Guards, we're going to get them, switch them back to non-melee mode. And we'll just kind of start skirmishing with this guy. So we're just going to shoot, you know, put that here. And guard mode, where do we put her in the mode where she... Oh, we can actually bait him back around for another run of firing from our back line. So Azurai Spears, let's go ahead and get them chasing. We need to just stay on top of these Knights who are just so slippery, actually. And our missiles are not happy about that situation at all, but the Knights are very, very tattered at this point. So Glady is just kind of running a little bit, which is good. We're going to pull our Hawk Riders back in here, have them go after this Jade Wizard. Oh, he actually has the Jade Wizard too, so I think we're actually losing this a little bit, guys. So let's get our missiles back here, resecured. Way Watchers, good. So we got that online, and now we're going to get all of our missiles and go after his Lord here. So let's get these guys here, go after him there, and just kind of run him into all this missile fire. So the Azurai Spears might be able to help hold the front line a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and snare him down right now. So he's snared. Boom. So we got the snare. We're gonna get the arrow of Kernus right here, and hopefully we can get some like good fire here. But man, those freaking dudes are just causing problems. Got some more Hawk Riders back, which is good. So let's get them over here and just have them kind of chill out a little bit. So we're doing some great damage to his Lord. So right now we're gonna actually go in there and charge with our guy in melee, because our missile units are essentially being compromised at this point. So he has some more Reiksguard, man. So he's got a ton of stuff. But let's get these Hawk Riders up in the air. We have some more guys over here that overchased, which huge noob mistake on my part. But let's go ahead and pop these buffs here. And we probably also want to get a regrowth on my Glady here in a moment. So hopefully she can finish that guy off. That's going to be really important. So good. So let's get these missiles here, see if they can start shooting at his Lord again. And if we can break his Lord, there might be a decent chance of us coming back from this situation, because it's looking a little bit grim right now. So let's get these Eternal Guards in here. These Eternal Guards need to come help out against the Sigmar Sons and some of those other elite cav. And he is wavering right now. Oh, I got terrified. That's what it was. I was like, oh, how'd that happen? But our missiles are actually back, kind of. I don't know how we're going to pull this out, though. It's still looking pretty grim. And that terror is actually... I needed to get his Lord there. That would have been really important. So I should have used the Hawk Riders to like go after some of his what's it called? The freaking his cav. I should have like used them like counteractively instead of like really aggressively and in a forward manner. So great. So let's go ahead and get the Hawk Riders flying across. We want to try and take out his General of the Empire. We do get that fat heal in the front line, which is going to be really nice. And do we have any more of these guys? So let's see if we can get them over here. And let's just over here. So I have some more missiles. Okay, so that's not so bad. And the Azrai Spears are strong in melee. They're pretty good here. So the General of the Empire is getting hunted pretty hard. He has a pretty good little firing squad, but I'm hoping we can just gank this guy right now with the Hawk Riders and my Glady and stuff. So do I have enough for a regrowth? I don't think I do. So let's keep running over here. We do have his General kind of surrounded with some Hawk Riders. He's shaken. We have enough for a regrowth, so we're going to cast that on my Lord right now. Come on, just get in range. Do it. Kill him. And we got his Lord down. It's good. So we might have a chance now, because maybe we can, like, terror out and do some, other shenanigans and all that kind of good stuff. So our missile line is going to go ahead and reform ranks right here. And we really need to kill his cav that he has, like, sitting back here, these Reiksguard, because they're just an absolute menace. But the front line, I think, is going well. Like, the Azrai Spears and these other troops are doing good. Let's get the Hawk Riders over there to go intercept those cav. That's going to be really strong. So great. So we'll get our missile troops set up like this. Get some more of these spears back in line. And honestly, like, he has a lot of missiles, but even though the balance of power, you guys can see it's starting to come back in my favor. So this is actually a really good game so far. We're able to get on those Zantler's Reiksguards, so I'm probably going to save my next AoE for his other cav group here. And you can see...
Night, Cody.
Night, man. Take care. Well, not good night. It's like 5 there, isn't it? Early bedtime. So we're going to use Prey of Anathrama on these Reiksguard here to snare them down. He's like...
Which is not a bad idea.
No, we stay up till like 5 every night. You know it. You know it to be true. Search your feelings. So
I am going to bed. Hereby.
So we got the Prey of Anathrama on his cav here, and we're just getting to missile them down. And we also have our spears and other troops pushing in towards them. And it's going, boys. Things are looking up in this world. The fact that we're able to deal with this cav like that is really, really huge. So we're gonna go intercept these Zantler's Reiksguard on the far side, and hopefully that Glady can get over there. But we have our little firing line here that's kind of online. So honestly, yeah, I think his front line here is going to collapse the Reiksguard and the other guys, and we get a great charge right there on those. Man, should we actually pull this out? This will be a good one to end the stream on for sure. A great victory if we pull it out. So let's go ahead and push in and just keep doing our thing. So our missiles here in the back are continuing to just waste his guys, and looks like wow, the tides have turned. That was a very heavy like balance of power shift for sure. Like, oh no, I was just turning my head. I was creeping, if you want to know the truth. So our guys over here, we can go ahead and just send them into melee against the Sigmar Sons because they're pretty much out of ammunition anyways. Right now, we just kind of roll around and goon everything. So let's go ahead and just kill his casters and go after the Jade Wizards. And we need the big bird here to just get its bird on. We'll get these Hawk Riders over here to shut down these crossbows. We shouldn't have let them live that long in the first place. The Hawk Riders are going to get nice and angry with their talons. Check it out. Look at them just getting in there and snatching those dudes up. Getting all nasty. But yeah, things are going. It's good. That was a great game though. Very even. I mean, it's not necessarily over yet too. I should probably be a little more serious about what's happening here. The Glady, we're going to get her and have her land and start fighting against some of those cav. Our missile units actually have engaged against Sigmar Sons and are slowly taking those guys down. But we're going to detach our Way Watchers and see if they can help out. So we want to chase those crossbows down. We don't want to be like just fighting against like the freaking yeah, it looks like everything should be breaking for our opponent. I mean, having a Lord, that's pretty huge here. Like, he has a few heroic units left and some like Reiksguard and things like that. But let's actually switch these guys to No, we want you guys. Yeah, screw it. Get in there. Just fight. Just do it. Do it. Kill them. Shoot over here on these guys. Our missile troops are finally getting through to those Sigmar Suns. Let's make sure we land here to finish off what is out of Jade Wizard. So we'll go kill that Bright Wizard in the back and let our goons here deal with everything else. So very well played to my opponent. That was an awesome game. Can't believe we were able to pull that out. So great Wood Elf game. All right. So I think we might call it a day there, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that game. That was pretty good. Saying pulling out without that's what she said. That's not like you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do have a beard. It's terrible though. Yeah, it's a thing of glory. But GG. Man, that was an awesome game of my opponent. Super fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the game. We'll be streaming a lot more, probably like 2 or 3 times a week. Really, I mean, I would honestly stream every day if my hand could do it. So now that I don't work like a full-time, day job, maybe I'll be able to. There's no way of saying. So stay tuned, guys. We'll try and update you guys on Twitter as well and other things like that. So thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll do our best to be uploading videos over the next few days. We just got to figure out like the internet and all that stuff. Glad you like the beard, man. I'm glad you dig it. But guys, thanks again for watching. It's been a great stream. Anna, any closing words? You want to yell something in Polish at them?
Kielbasa!
She says kielbasa, and we'll definitely be having some more of that. We'll have some on stream, probably in the next few days or something. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. Have an excellent night, and take care.